Chris Rhodes back here live courtside here at Badger Arena and Beebe as we're getting set for this matchup. First of two tonight. It's the senior girls matchup here between Alma and Beebe. As I mentioned in the opening, this is the last game of the season for Alma. We know already they will be the 4 seed. Next week in the state tournament, they will stay and we'll start the scheduled tip 4 o'clock on next Tuesday in the 5A state tournament. Well, they're getting set for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem here. So we'll take a 60-second break, come back and give you the starting lineups here for Beebe in a moment. As you're listening to Alma Airnell Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM. And we welcome you back live here to Badger Arena here in Beebe. Chris Rhodes back here with you. They just wrapped up the singing of the national anthem as the honor guard just left the court, and so they're getting set to introduce the starters here for the game here tonight. We'll give those to you here momentarily. Let's take a quick look, though, as they introduce the starters on the court. At the quick look at the standings coming in this final night of the regular season. Maloney atop the conference, 12-1, 24-2 overall, followed by Greenwood at 11-2 and 21-5, I should say. Christian, number 3, Little Rock Christian Academy, 10-3 in the conference, 20-5 overall. Alma, of course, coming in 6-7 in the conference, 14-12. Beebe 5-8, 12-13. Russellville 4-9, 9-15. Silent Springs 2-11, 8-17, as is Greenbrier, also 2-11 in the conference, and 8-17 on the season. Greenwood in their road green jerseys with dark dermals trimmed in yellow as they just finished the introduction of the starters for Alma tonight. There'll be Lydia Mann, the 5'9 freshman, along with Halen Carmack, the 5'5 sophomore, Zoe McGee, the 5'10 senior, Lauren Kelly, the 5'10 junior, and Hillary Mata, the 5'2 senior. So again, for Alma, it's Mann, Carmack, McGee, Kelly, and Mata. Those are your 5 starters tonight for your Alma Airedales, wrapping up the regular season here tonight on the road here against the Badgers of Beebe. Starters for the Beebe Badgers, again 12-13 on the season, 5-8. They'll start with Madeline Atkins, a 5'6 sophomore. Traylor Farmer, a 5'6 junior. Joey Babel, a 5'4 sophomore. Layla Reese, a 5'9 freshman. And the 5th starter is Audrey Smith, a 5'6 sophomore. So we're just about set to tip this one off here tonight. It's the final game of the regular season on the road here tonight. Alma again looking to try to finish with a 500 mark in conference at 7-7 with the victory here in this ball game tonight. Jumping center will be Zoe McGee. Jumping center for BB will be Layla Reese. And we're about set to get this one underway here tonight. Officials make sure everyone's set. Ball's in the air. Opening tip control by Alma. We're underway in this 1st of 2 tonight here in BB. Again, our senior girls matchup. Must win tonight for the senior boys. They get a win here tonight. They'll be playing in the state tournament next week. A loss and their season will end here tonight. 15 seconds into this one with the basketball. Top of the key. Trying to lob it back door, but threw it too high. And throwing it away there is Carmack. Trying to get it down low. I believe that was McGee she was trying to get the pass to, but threw it overhead and threw it out of bounds. And so Alma turns the ball over, first possession here in the ball game. 7:39 to play here in the opening quarter. Cross midcourt, I should say. BB with the basketball. They work it down into the right corner, back out top of the key. With the basketball is Babel. Inside now at the free throw line. Trying to go up for the shot there was Layla Reese. And they say tied up there. Wasn't sure if they're going to call a foul or call it a block shot. And they did rule it a jump ball on the block shot. So possession arrow. BB gets it back. They'll inbound to the left of their own basket. 7:26 to play in the first. Just underway again here in BB. Inbound goes to the left wing. Nice feed down low on the left block. Bank shot, though, wouldn't go for Reese. Rebound here for Alman. Here come the Airedales. Looking ahead into the state tournament on a high note with a victory here tonight to wrap up the regular season. Again, they'll be the 4 seed playing the number 1 seed out of the East at 4 o'clock Tuesday in the opening day of the tournament. Here's a 3 on the left elbow. That one's off the front of the rim. No good on the shot there by McGee. Here comes BB with the basketball. Pass goes to the right wing. Open 3-point shot is short by Bradley off the lip of the iron. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Alma. 6:53 to play here in the opening period. No score. BB will inbound to the right of their own basket. Just a little over a minute into this one. BB will inbound out to the top of or to the right wing, rather, I should say. Now Atkins brings it to the top of the free throw circle. Over to the left wing now to Babel. She looks to penetrate. Now kicks it down into the left corner to Bradley. They work it inside now on the high post. Back out to Bradley. She penetrates down middle of the lane. Goes for the layup. Draws a foul. Her first of the ball game. Comes with 6:37 to play here in the opening period. And that'll be on Kelly. Lauren Kelly's first. Team's first. So Bradley goes to the line here for BB. First one is good. So she gets our first point of the ball game. Has one more coming. 6:37 again remaining here in the opening period. BB with our first point here of the ball game. Second free throw off the back of the rim won't go. Rebound, though, coming out with it. That is Reese. Back out to the top of the free throw circle to Atkins. Back to the right side to Bradley on the right wing. Cross court to Reese. She penetrates, pulls up near the right block, and the jumper is good. Layla Reese with the first basket of the ball game, or first field goal, 3-0 BB. Being picked up by Reese defensively. To the right wing it goes now. The basketball is McGee. She picked up the dribble, now gives it off in the right corner. That is Mann. She dribbles back to the top of the free throw circle. 6 minutes left now here in the opening period. Here's a 3 from the left elbow. That's in and out, no good. Rebound for BB on the missed shot there by Kelly. Or check that. That was McGee on the three-pointer. BB trying to add to a 3-0 lead. Here's a pass knocked away, almost stolen. Reese comes back with it. Here's a pass down the left baseline underneath the glass, and traveling with the basketball is Traylor Farmer. First BB turnover, gives it back to Alma. 5:42 to play here in the opening period. Still looking to get on the scoreboard as they trail here 3-0. Taking her time with the basketball is Carmack, as she'll bring it across midcourt. Pass goes to the right wing now with the basketball is McGee. Nice backdoor pass, but the shot blocked. Coming out with it's Beebe. They push it up the floor, down the middle of the paint. All the way for the layup is Atkins. In and out, no good. Rebound down low. Put back, though, banked in by Farmer. Farmer with her first points, 5-0. And a quick timeout called here by Alma. We'll take the 30-second break with them. 5:16 to play in the opening period. It's BB 5, Alma nothing. You're listening to Alma Airedale Basketball on the Marshall, 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. Alma with the basketballs. We're back here at BB, trailing 5-0, coming down to the final 5 minutes of this opening period. Here's a pass into the left corner. Back at it goes down to the top. The key with the basketball is Carmack. Look to penetrate now with the dribble, pulls it back out, resets the offense. Man-to-man defense applied here by BB early in this one. Here's a bounce pass now to the right wing to Man. She pulls up, top to the key near the free throw circle. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebound BB. Here come the Lady Badgers. Under 4:40 to play here in the first. And now it's thrown away, trying to get a pass to the left side. She threw it behind Atkins. Their second turnover. Alma gets the ball back, still trying to get on the scoreboard here early in this one as well. We're almost through the midpoint of the opening period. 4:36 to play in the first, and it's 5-0 BB. Again, stay tuned. Senior boys coming up after this one in a must-win for the Airedales. Here's a pass going to the right wing. Man pulls up top of the free throw circle. Now hands it off on the right wing with the basketball is Mata. Now they work it down low near the left baseline with the basketball's Kelly. Back out to the top of the free throw circle. Long three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good on the shot by Man. And another rebound. Here comes Beebe pushing it up the floor, taking it all the way down the right side. Gets around the defender and lays it in is Mia Bradley. 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter as Maya Bradley, I should say, scored that one. Her first field goal. She has 3. Here's a long pass, trying to get it down low on the low post. A little too high off the fingertips of McGee, out of bounds. And Alma's second turnover gets it back now to BB. 3:52 to play in the opening period. Alma down 7-0. BB with the ball and a chance to add to the lead. Full court press applied here by the Airedales. Pass goes to the left side to Babel. Back to the middle of the court. Right side it goes down to Atkins. Cross midcourt. Long pass into the corner. Goes off the hands of Babel, out of bounds. She tried to save it a little too long on the pass. She had a chance, but it went right through her fingertips. And she tried to balance right there at the sideline. And turnover number 3 for BB. Gives it back now to Alma. 3:40 to play here in the opening period as they bring it across midcourt. Top of the key with it now is Carmack. Left side back to the top of the free throw circle. Over to the right side now to Mata. Down to the right baseline, and it's off the fingertips of McGee, but a nice job. She picked it up, knew she was going out of bounds, threw it off the shin of one of the BB players. So possession will remain with Alma. They'll inbound to the right of their own basket with 3:25 remaining in the opening period. Inbound goes to McGee on the left block. Double team, splits the double team. Bank shot no good. Got her own rebound, though. Kicks it out to the right baseline. Now out to the top of the key. Here's a long three. Short off the lip of the rim on the shot by Man. Battle for the loose ball, out of bounds. Nice hustling effort. One of the BB players and Alma players both went out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. And they'll give it now to BB with 3:11 to play here in the opening period. Still a 7-0 lead here for the Badgers. Inbound against the press. Long pass right side and almost threw it away. Nice save, though, by Atkins. Threw it in the corner to Bradley. They feed it inside, knocked away, though, and stolen here by Alma. Now it's tied up, and I believe they're going to call jump ball possession arrow, though. We'll give it to Alma. 2:57 left here in the opening period. 7-0, our first substitution now as Babel out and Emily Bevel, a 5'9" sophomore, in for BB. 2:57 to play opening period. Airedale still trying to get on the scoreboard. They trail it here 7-0 to the Lady Badgers. Opening game of our 2 tonight here to close out the season here in BB. Regardless of the outcome tonight, again, the Airedales senior girls here will be playing as the 4 seed next week against the 1 seed from the East at 4 o'clock. Scheduled for tip for that one. Day 1 on Tuesday, opening day of the state tournament next week. Senior boys game coming up. Have to win that one to make it to the state next week. Alma just passing around the perimeter. Now on the left elbow, McGee has it. Lobs it across to the right wing. Open three-point shot, no good. The shot by Kelly. They're not hitting those three-pointers here to start the game. Another rebound for Beebe across midcourt. Top of the key with it is Reese. They work it down into the left corner. Feed inside on the left block. Turnaround shot goes in for Emily Bevel, who just checked in. And she gets her first points, and it's 9-0 Beebe. Under 2 minutes to play, opening period. Alma with a couple of players getting set to check in at the next stoppage in play. Pass goes to the right side to McGee. Back out to the top of the free throw circle with the basketball's man. Left side now to Carmack. She pulls up near the top of the free throw circle. Gives it off right side now to Man again. Back over to the left wing. Here's an open three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good on the missed shot there by Hillary Mata. And here comes Beebe once again. Pass goes into the right corner. Bradley fires a three. That's overshot the rim. An air ball, but rebound here. Another rebound for Beebe. Kicked out to the left wing. Pulling up now. Three-point shot off the back of the rim, but Atkins won't go. Rebound inside for Alma. Outlet pass comes to the right side now to Mata. She'll bring it across midcourt. Check that. That's actually McGee. Back out now to the top of the free throw circle to Kelly. They work it down into the left corner to Mata. Now back out it goes to Carmack. Dribbles down the right side of the lane. Goes in for the shot. Blocked from behind. Out of bounds. And the block by Atkins. Both teams making substitutions now. Checking in for Alma is Kaylee Pruitt and also Brianna Stacy. Checking out will be Carmack. And it looks like Man as well. Also a player checked in here for Beebe. I didn't see who that was. Give me a second and I'll try to find out the new player out there. Well, it looks like they put the starters back out there. So all 5 starters back on the floor now for Beebe. Here's a shot on the left block. No good for Alma. Rebound for Beebe. Final 45 seconds of the opening period. Pass down into the left corner. Farmer's cut off there. Kicks it back in the corner. Three-point shot. No good by Atkins. Bounces up and over the top of the backboard. So automatically Alma will inbound with 39 seconds to play in the opening period. Still trying to get on the scoreboard. Trailing 9-0. So we're winding down this opening period. Quickly checking in now is Zoe McGee. 5'8" sophomore for Beebe, and she will replace Taylor Farmer, I should say, the 5'6" junior. Alma with the basketball is across midcourt with the basketball is McGee. Pulls up top of the free throw circle. She'll fire three-pointer, and that one's good. And Alma's finally on the scoreboard here late in the opening period. 9-3 on that three-pointer, and it's down to 20 seconds left in the opening period. It looks like Beebe may try to run the clock for a final shot here. Leading 9-3. Top of the key, Atkins with it. Gives it off on the right side now to Reese. Back over to the left side to Atkins. Down to the left corner to Bradley. Down to Reese, left block. Turnaround jumper is good. She now has 4 points. And that'll be the final play of the opening period at the end of 1. Beebe leads by 8. It's Beebe 11 and Alma 3. We'll take a 60-second break. Be back with quarter number 2 in a moment as you're listening to the Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. We're back here live here in Beebe. Chris Rhodes with you here from Badger Arena in our first of 2 tonight. The senior girls matchup. I'm off to a very cold shooting night. Up that three-pointer right in the last 30 seconds. Their first points, trailing here 11-3, and Beebe gets the ball to start the period. They work it out to the top of the free throw circle. A three-pointer in and out by Atkins, no good. Another offensive rebound, and a follow shot draws a foul, and Beebe will go to the line with 7:44 to play in the opening half. Second team foul, trying to see who they called that on. Brianna Stacy picks up her first. Again, the second team foul. So 2 shots coming here at the line. First one off the back of the rim, no good for Zoe McGee. She has one more coming. $7:44 to play, first half. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound here for Alma. Trailing by 8. Across midcourt with the basketball is McGee. Finds a teammate open in the left corner. Three-point shot, no good. Overshot it. That was Brianna Stacy, I believe. Now actually checked that. That was Pleurer. Just shot a little too much on it and hit off the opposite side of the rim. And Beebe with the basketball now. Kicked out to the top of the key. Here's Atkins for 3. That's good. Madeline Atkins, her first points of the ball game. And it opens up an 11-point lead now for Beebe at 14-3. 7:10 remaining in the half as they bring it across midcourt with the basketball is McGee. Gives it off now on the left side. Pleurer with the basketball. They work it to the top of the key now to Stacy. Under 7 minutes to go now here in the half. Back out to Stacy. Guarded by Atkins. Gives it off on the left side with the basketball. That is McGee. Now they work it down low on the left block. She's double team under the glass and to lob it back out to the left wing. Now back out to man, top of the key, and reset the offense. Down to 6:35 to play now in the first half. Man gives it off on the left side here to Pleurer. Back out near the top of the free throw circle with the basketball is McGee. Now dribble penetrates, kicks it out in the left corner. Back out it goes now. Over to Stacy, right wing. Taking their time offensively here, trying to lob it back door again. Threw it too high over the head of Kelly and out of bounds. Almost third turnover. Beebe with the basketball, and back into the game now are Carmack, and also back in is Man. Pleurer and Stacy both check out. And also Beebe making a substitution now, as I believe Bevel just checked out. And Nadia Miller checks in the ball game, the 5'4" junior. Coming down the 6-minute mark left, first half. Beebe with the basketball, leading by 11, 14-3. Pass goes to the right side, back out now to the top of the key with the basketball. That's Babel, and now looks like the coach wants to talk it over. Timeout Beebe, we'll take it with them. 30-second timeout, 5:59 to play here in the first half. It's Beebe 14, Alma 3. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. Back to action here in Beebe. Badgers with the basketball as they work it back across the midcourt. Pass goes to the left side here to Babel. Inside on the low post. Here's a turnaround shot off the glass. That's no good. That's actually Bonds in the lineup, not Miller. That shot wouldn't go. A rebound here for Alma. Across midcourt, give it off here on the left wing. Three-pointer off the glass, no good. Battle inside for the loose ball, and coming out with its Beebe. Alma's been ice cold for on three-pointers tonight. They've hit one of about 10. Under 5.5 to play here in the first half. Trying to add to that 11-point lead. Nice spin move on the right side. Shooting over double team as Atkins would go. Alma with a rebound. Here come the Airedales. Pass goes to the left side. Pulling it up now and setting the offense is Mata. Feeds down low on the left block. Left-hand shot off the glass is good. Count that one for Lydia Mann. Her first points of the game, and it's 14-5. Lead down to 9 as we hit the 5-minute mark left first half. Beebe brings it across midcourt. Pass goes to the right side. Bounce pass down to Reese. Right baseline shot blocked, but a foul called with 4 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the first half. They'll call that one on Lauren Kelly. Her second, team's third. A couple of players getting set to check in here for Beebe. They lead it 14-5. Chance to add to it at the line. First free throw is good. So Reese, first free throw of the night, gives her 5 points now. Bonds checks out of the lineup here for Beebe, as well as McGee. It's like the starting 5 back out there for Beebe. Second free throw, Reese is good as well. She now has 6. Leads back to 10 at 15-5. Substitution, I believe, for Alma now as Kelly checks out and Stacy back in the lineup. 4:53 again left here in the first half. Alma down by 11 at 16-5, matching the biggest lead as they bring it across midcourt. Pass goes to Stacy on the left side. Back out to the top, the key to McGee. Over to the right wing, penetrating down the left side, drawing a foul. Shot will not count. They say a foul is on the floor before the shot. They're going to call that on Bradley. Maya's first, and the team's first. Stops the clock momentarily with 4:38 to play in the half. Inbound lob down to the free throw line. Man pulls up near the left block. Nice spin move. Right hand bank shot is good. Lydia now with 4. Alma starting to get some shots to go now, and it leads down to 9 at 16-7. 4:25 to play first half. Pass down on the left baseline. Pulling up there is Farmer. Back out it goes to Babel, top of the key. Down into the right corner to Bradley. Back to the right wing, penetrating. Now lobs it into Reese on the low post. Shot over 2 defenders is good. Leather Reese now with 8 points to lead all scorers. Lead back to 11, 18-7. Alma with the basketball, and we hit the midpoint of the quarter as she brings it across midcourt. Pass goes to the left side. Back out now, top the free throw circle to McGee. Back to the right side of Mann. Lydia dribbles around the defender on the baseline. Left-hand bank shot wouldn't go. Rebound at it momentarily, knocked away. Now finally getting it back, going up strong, drawing a foul. And Alma will go to the free throw line. McGee with the nice effort there. Farmer picks up the foul. Taylor's first, team's second. 3:44 to play here in the first half. A chance to cut that lead back down to 9. She hits both free throws. First one's on the way and good. The 5'10 senior, Zoe McGee, has 4 points now and a three-pointer, and that field goal, free throw, I should say, on her first trip to the line. Gives her 4 to make it 5. She hit them both, and it's 18-9. Beebe with the basketballs. They bring it across midcourt, top of the key. Setting it up is Atkins. Down to 3:35 to play in the half. Beebe has led all the way. We're off to a 9-0 lead. Here's a feed inside on the low post. Double team, knocked away. Now picked up, and they call it a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it back to Alma. 3:24 to play in the first half as the Airedales get the ball back. And this senior girls matchup against senior boys will follow. It's a must-win tonight for the Alma Airedale senior boys. A win puts them in the state tournament next week. A loss and the season's over. We know that the girls here will be the 4th seed regardless of what happens here tonight. They'd like to finish with a 500 mark in conference with a win here tonight. Here's a long 3, top of the key, and that's good for Carmack. And his first points of the ball game. Second three-pointer for Alma. And the lead's down to 6, 18-12. Here's a feed down the right side and going up on the right block, drawing the foul. Farmer goes to the line to shoot 2. Zoe McGee picks up her first personal. Team fouls the 4th. 2:52 to play first half. Almost back within 6 now, 18-12. They're finally starting to get a few shots to go down. First free throw on the way is good. Count that for the 5'6 junior Farmer. Her first trip to the line, she has 3 points now. 19-12. Second one short off the lip of the rim, and a rebound here comes to McGee. Alma basketball, chance to cut into this 7-point deficit. 2:45 to play first half as they walk it across midcourt with the basketball. That's Mann. She dribbles to the left wing, trying to lob it down on the left block, knocked away and stolen. A foul call on Alma. Reach-in foul is going to be on Mann. Lydia's first, team's 5th, also their 4th turnover. So with 2:35 to play in the half, Beebe gets the ball back, a chance to add to this 7-point lead. They lead 19-12. Pass out to the top of the key here to Farmer. Gives it off now the right wing. They hand it off there with the basketball. Back out to the wing. Down low to Reese. Right baseline at the right block. Jumper is good. She has 10 to lead all scorers. Leads back to 9, 21-12. Under 2:10 remaining first half. Alma again across midcourt. Man down the left side. Kicks it into the corner where the basketball is Mata. Back at it goes now to Carmack. Carmack down the left side of the lane. Splits a double team. Layup wouldn't go, but draws a foul with 1:55 to play in the half. They're going to call that one on Bradley, the 5'7" sophomore. Maya's second, third team foul. So going to the line to shoot two will be Carmack. Kaylin, first trip to the free throw line, has a three-pointer for her 3 points so far. Give her 4. She hits that one. One more coming. That makes it 21-13. 1:55 to play first half. Alma's down by 8 now. She could cut it to 7. Beebe 21, Alma 13. Slow shooting, very cold shooting here to start the game. But Alma's starting to warm up a bit as Carmack hits them both down. They're back within 7. Inbound against the press. Right side, back over to the left side of Farmer. To Reese across midcourt. Long pass down to Bradley in the right corner for 3, and it's good. Maya now at 8. Leads back to 10. Quickly, here comes Alma. 1:35 to play first half. Top of the key with it. McGee, top of the free throw circle. Now hands it off there with the basketball is Carmack. Down under a minute and a half to play first half. Beebe leading 24-14 in this senior girls matchup. Our opening game here tonight. Pass back over to the right side of Mata. Dribbles back top of the key. Back over to Carmack. Three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Off the glass. Rebound, though, for Alma. Dribbling back out in the right corner is McGee. Pulls up right wing. She'll fire 3, and that one will go. So his second 3. She has 8. Leads back down to 7. They've been as close as they've been able to get is 6 since falling behind 9-0. Final minute now of the first half. Working it against the press across midcourt. Beebe with the basketball. Pulling up. They give it to Reese at the free throw line. Shot off the back of the rim. No good. Carmack comes out with a rebound. Here comes Alma. Chance to cut into that 7-point deficit. Carmack looking to penetrate. Now kicks it into the left corner. Back at it goes top of the free throw circle. Open 3 is good. And the 3 starting to fall now for Alma. Man with her first. She has 7. And they're within 4, 24-20. Close as they've been since they fell behind 9-0 to start the game. Against the press up the left side, dribbling it out of bounds. Off the foot of Reese, turnover number 6. Alma gets the ball back with 28.1 to play here in the opening half. Reese checks out. Bevel checks in to replace her. 28.1 second to play. Down by 4, Alma basketball. They've trailed by as much as 11 on 3 or 4 occasions. Starting to heat up on the three-pointers. Has got them back within 4. Pass deflected right back into the hands of Carmack. Kicks it in the left corner. Open 3. That one's no good. Rebound here for Beebe on the missed shot by Mata in the left corner. Final 10 seconds. Here comes Beebe across midcourt. With the basketball, Atkins penetrates in the lane. Draws a foul. Threw up a shot. They're going to say count it. Chance for the three-point play. They're going to call that on Stacy. Brianna, the 5'6" senior, second personal. Team foul is the 6th. Farmer now with 5. She's 1 of 2 from the line. Make it 2 of 3. She hits that to convert the three-point play. She has 6 and the lead's back to 7. 5.6 seconds left in the half. Alma has to hurry. Quickly up the left side with the basketballs. McGee fires up a 3. Off bounce will go, and that's the end of the first half. Beebe will take a 7-point lead to the locker room here in halftime. It's our halftime score. It's the Beebe Badgers 27 and the Alma Airedales 20. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with our halftime stats here in a moment from Beebe as you're listening to Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. Arena here in Beebe as we're set to start the second half. Beebe Badgers leading 27-20 if you're just tuning in, just joining us. I'd like to welcome everyone listening in on 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. The Marshall, as well as everyone listening in on the school's website on the YouTube, watching the live video and listening to our audio of that as well. Beebe with the basketball, and the pass into the corner was knocked away out of bounds. So it's Alma, or I should say Beebe, inbounding in front of their own bench. Actually, I think they called a foul there. It will be the first foul against Alma. I missed who that's called on. I believe they called it on Carmack. We'll have to check and see on that one. Yeah, it was Carmack. Here's a shot. Meanwhile, inside wouldn't go. And a rebound here for Alma. Carmack with it. Feeds it off on the right block. Shot short wouldn't go for Kelly. And here comes Beebe with the basketball. Cross midcourt, pass goes to the right block. Bank shot in and out, no good for Atkins. Rebound here for Alma. Quickly here come the Airedales, down by 7. Carmack down the right side, running shot off the glass, wouldn't go, and a rebound for Beebe. Pushing it up the left side's Farmer. Farmer kicks it into the left corner where the basketball is Bradley. Dribbles around one, the defender, now tied up. Jump ball is called. Nice job there by Kelly to reach in to tie it up. Possession arrow gives it to Alma with 7:07 left here in the third. Again, just turned away second half. Still 27-20. Beebe with a 7-point lead. That's the halftime score. Alma takes their time with the basketball as they give it now to Carmack. So we go under 7 minutes left here in the third. A little over a minute into this second half. Top of the key with it's McGee. To the right side, modifiers along 3 in and out. Kissed off the glass and goes in. Well, it's about time they get one to go their way. We've had so many that wouldn't go. That one goes in. Her first points on the 3. And now a turnover at midcourt. Here comes Alma. Pass ahead to Carmack. Runs it down the corner, but was her momentum taking her out of bounds, trying to throw it back to a teammate, and it's stolen right back. Beebe with the basketball. Knocked away, stolen again. Ahead to Carmack all alone. Takes it down the right side of the lane. Layup is good. She now has 7. Ninth turnover for Beebe, and it's all of a sudden a 2-point ball game, closest they've been since the very early going. Beebe with the basketball, pass into the right corner, dribbling around a couple of defenders, now third, and laying it off the glass and in. Nice job by Farmer. She has 8, leads back to 4, 6 minutes to play here in the third. 29-25. Alma with the basketball. Top of the key with the basketball is Lydia Mann. Gives it off down the right side. No, actually, Mann kept it. Split a double team. Layup wouldn't go. And a rebound here for Beebe. Beebe with the basketball. Pass out to the top of the key to Farmer. Feeds it down low on the right block. Bank shot is good. Counted for Babel. She gets her first points of the ball game. Down under 5.5 minutes to play in the third. Leads back to 6, 31-25. Top of the key with the basketball is Mann. Gives it off in the right side with the ball there is Kelly. Kelly feeds it down low on the right block. Turnaround shot, in and out, wouldn't go. And the shot by Mann. Battle for the loose ball picked up here for Beebe. Chance to add to their 6-point lead as we're down to the final 5 minutes here of the third. Ball pass ahead to Atkins. Pulls up there. Now I believe there's a timeout called by Beebe. I'm not sure. Oh, we've got an injured player here for Beebe. Hobbling off is Babel. She's going to be replaced as McGee checks in to replace her. 4:58 left here in the third. Now a substitution here for Alma. Checking out will be Mann, and Stacy back in to replace her. Inbound at midcourt here for Beebe, trying to add to this 6-point lead, leading 31-25. Pass goes to the right side with the basketball is Bradley. Feed inside on the high post. Kick down in the right corner. 3-pointer banked off the glass and in. I'm sure that wasn't McGee's plan, but she'll take it. Her first points. And the lead's back to 9, 34-25. 4:35 to play here in the third. And nice spin move in the paint. Left-hand shot by McGee wouldn't go, but she does draw a foul. We'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Bevel. Emily Bevel's first team foul of this half on Beebe. 4:34 to play here in the first half. First free throw bounces around and goes in. Count it for Zoe McGee. McGee now at 9. 3 of 3 from the line. 34-26, lead down to 8. Second one short, no good. Rebound deflected and a battle for it. It's on the floor, tied up. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will give it to Beebe with 4.5 minutes exactly remaining here in the third. 34-26. Beebe with a 8-point lead. And will inbound try to add to that. Inbound goes to the right side with the basketball is Atkins as she'll bring it across midcourt. Dribbles to the left side, try to feed it down low. Back out into the left corner, knocked away, loose ball, and a foul called here on Atkins. Or on Alma, I should say. With 4:20 left here in the third period. That foul's going to be on McGee. And that's number 2 on her. Second team foul as well. Inbound out to the left wing with the basketball is Bradley. Feet inside, knocked away, almost stolen. Kick back out into the left wing. 3-point shot is good. Count it for Atkins. She now has 6 points on a couple of threes. Down to 4 minutes left here in the third. Leads back to 11, matching their biggest lead. Across midcourt, lost the ball was Carmack. Picked up, though, by a teammate. Over to the right side, it goes to Kelly. Down under 4 minutes left here in the third. Over halfway through this third period already. They got within 2. Leads back to 11, matching the biggest lead. We have a foul underneath, jockeying for position down low. They're going to call it on Beebe Zoe McGee. Her first team foul, number 2. 3:45 left to play here in the third. And inbounding will be Alma. To the left elbow, 3-point shot off the back of the rim, no good as McGee. Shot wouldn't go. And a rebound here for Beebe. Chance to add to that 11-point lead. Here's a running shot by Reese at the free throw line, no good. Grabbing the rebound for Alma is McGee. She'll bring it up the right side across midcourt, pushing it up the floor. Takes it all the way to the hole, layup off the glass, no good. Battle for the loose ball coming out with Reese here for the Lady Badgers. She'll slow it down now as she walks it across midcourt. Under 3:20 to play in the third. Applying some defensive pressures, man. And timeout call here by Beebe. We'll take the 30-second break with them. With 3:15 to go in the third, it's Beebe 37, Alma 26. You're listening to Alma Airedale Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. Yeah, thanks. Back here live here in Beebe. Badgers will inbound with 3:15 to play here in the third. Again, welcome in all of our listeners here on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. and everyone watching this on the school's YouTube channel. Listening to our feed on that as well. Here's a spin move in the lane. The shot drawing a foul. It drew a foul and Atkins goes to the line. 3:09 to play in the third. That's going to be on Mata. Mata's first, team's third. First free throw on the way, and that one is good for the 5'6" sophomore Madeline Atkins. She has 7 now. It's her first trip to the free throw line, so add that to a couple of three-pointers. Give her 8 as she hits them both. All of a sudden, that 2-point lead is up to 13. Biggest lead of the game now, 39-26. An 11-0 run here by Beebe. It's Alma with the basketball. Pass goes to the right side. Man with the basketball. Dribbles to the right baseline. Now pulls up on the right block. Draws a foul on the shot. It wouldn't go, but she will go to the free throw line. Atkins picks up the foul. Her first. Team's third. 2:48 left here in the third. Down by 13. Alma needs these free throws to try to snap this scoring streak here. 11-0 streak by Beebe, but the first one short off the lip of the rim, no good. Second one coming, and that one is good. So Mann's first trip to the line. She hits 1 of 2. She has 8, and the lead's down to 12. 39-27. Snaps that 11-0 scoring streak by Beebe. Midcourt pass against the press, stolen away. Their 10th turnover. Here comes Alma. Top of the key with it. That's McGee. Pulls up, hands it off to Mata. Back out top of the free throw circle. Long three. Off the rim, no good on the shot there by Kelly. Here's a rebound for the Lady Badgers. Long pass ahead. Here's a three left wing. Count that one for Atkins. Her third of the game. She has 11 and then leads out to 15 now, 42-27. Under 2:15 to play here in the third. Pulling up Carmack, top of the key. Gives it now to Mata. Left side it goes to McGee. Back to Mata. Three-pointer right wing. That was short off the lip of the rim. No good. Rebound though on the left block. Follow shot wouldn't go. Rebound tapped out. Pulling out with it's McGee. And here comes Beebe. Ahead it goes to Farmer right side. Dribbles out top of the key. 1:50 to play now in the third period. To Bradley left side. She dribble penetrates the lane. Gets around two defenders. Layup rolls in. Bradley now with 10, and it's 44-27. And all of a sudden that leads out to 17. 1:35 to play here in the third. Down by 17 with the basketball is Alma. Down the left side of the lane, taking all the way to the glass. Man draws a foul on the layup attempt. She'll go to the line with 1:27 left in this third period. Fourth team foul. Bevel picks up the foul. Emily Bevel's second. Lydia Mann, the 5'9 freshman, goes to the line. First free throw in and out, wouldn't go. She's 1 of 3 now from the free throw line. Has one more coming, looking for a 9th point of the night. We'll cut that lead down to 16. 1:27 left here in the third. Second free throw is good. Mann now has 9 with that free throw. Inbound. Ahead it goes now to Reese across midcourt. 1:20 to play third period. Left side to Farmer. No, that's Atkins, I should say. Back out to Reese. Look to try to dribble through a double team. Draws a reach-in foul. Hillary, nope, Zoe McGee actually, number 13. I thought he said 32. I missed that completely. Her third, team's fourth. Quick inbound into the left corner. Open three-point shot wouldn't go for Bradley. Rebound, here come the Airedales, down by 16. Carmack all the way down the left side. Layup wouldn't go. Battle for the loose ball out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. It belongs to Beebe with 1 minute, 3 seconds left here in the third period. Chance to add to that 16-point lead. Up 44-28. Under a minute to play as they bring it across midcourt. Left side it goes with the basketball is Reese. Back to the right side. Inside a low post. Going up for the shot was Bevel. Knocked the way out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. With 49.9 seconds remaining here in the third. So Beebe will inbound to the right of their own basket. Zoe McGee, the 5'8 sophomore, will inbound. Inside it goes to Bradley. Shot block. Coming out with it is Carmack. She'll push it up the right side. Under 45 seconds left in the period. Gives it off to a teammate. Long three-pointers and air ball, and the shot by Lauren Kelly goes out of bounds. It belongs to Beebe with 38 seconds to play in the third period. Chance to add to that 16-point lead, leading 44-28. Inbound on the left side across midcourt. Long pass down into Bradley in the left corner. Back out it goes to Atkins. Final 30 seconds. Atkins with the basketball. Dribbles near the corner and bumped into by Mata. That'll be her second personal. Fifth team foul. Comes with 23.5 seconds left to play here in this third period. Beebe will inbound in the left corner. To Madeline Atkins, the sophomore. Dribbles back out near midcourt. Looks like they may want to run the clock and take the last shot of the period. Up by 16. Still with the dribble is Atkins. Down under 15 seconds. Lobs it left side to Bradley. Down to the final 10. Back to Atkins. Back to Bradley. She dribbles down the left block. Goes in for the shot. Knocked away. Kelly comes out with it. Final 3 seconds to half court. She'll try to hit a shot blocked at midcourt. And that's the end of the third period. At the end of the three, Beebe has their biggest lead here at 16. They lead at 44-28. We'll take a 60-second break. Be back with the final period in a moment. You're listening to Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. Okay. 5 seconds. (44-28) our score as we get set to start this fourth and final period. Chris Rhodes back with you here live here in BB at Badger Arena. Alma gets the basketball, down by 16 to start the final period. Senior boys game to follow this one, and a must-win for Alma tonight. Here's a feed down low on the right block. The bank shot good. Count it to start the period here for Mann. Lydia now with 11. They're back within 14, 44-30. 7:40 to go here in the game. Atkins fires through a three, top of the key, hits another one. Madeline Atkins now with 14, our fourth three-pointer of the game, and the lead 17, matching the biggest lead here. 47-30. Under 7.5 minutes to play in the game. Pass goes to the right side here to Kelly. Lauren Kelly lobs it down low, and the shot off the glass, in and out, will not go. And the shot there by Mann, and then a foul over the back against Mann. Well, that kind of the way of the nice spin. That would roll in and out. She picks up her third, and actually her second, sixth team foul. BB basketball, chance to add to that 17-point lead. Coming down the final 7 minutes of this ball game. Pass into the right corner. Back out to Reese. Gives it now to Atkins. Down the right side. Spin move in the lane. Outbound shot off the glass. Wouldn't go. Rebound by Alma. Here come the Airedales. Up the right side, McGee. Gives it off to her teammate. Going up at the high post. Jumper by Kelly off the back of the rim. Won't go. And a rebound here for the Lady Badgers. Under 6:45 to play in the game. BB basketball. They give it to Madeline Atkins. Pass to Reese, almost stolen. She now gets around two defenders. Running shot short, throw off the lip of the rim. Grabbed the rebound is Lauren Kelly. And now a quick pass ahead to Mann. Mann finds Stacy in the corner. She penetrates, now lobs it out to Mata in the right baseline. She dribbles into the paint. Back out to Stacy on the left wing. Top of the free throw circle, it goes down to McGee, and they'll reset the offense. 6:15 to play in the game. Down by 17, lob backdoor for Lauren Kelly. Double team, knocked away, loose ball out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. Turnover gives it back to Beebe. That's their sixth turnover, first of the second half. It comes with 6:09 to play in the ball game. Beebe with the basketball and a chance to add to that 47-30 lead. Up by 17 here. Pulling up the free throw line with the basketball is Farmer. Left side it goes, left wing to Bradley. Back out to Reese. Right side now it goes. Back out to the top of the key. With the basketball is Bradley. She gave it off there, and a three-point shot again by Atkins is good. Her fifth of the game. She has 17 points now tonight, and it's a 20-point lead, biggest lead at 50-30. Down the left paint and left side of the paint, going in for the layup, I should say, and drawing the foul was Lydia Mann. Atkins picks up the foul. Madeline's second, sixth team foul. Stops the clock momentarily with 5:38 left to play. 50-30 again our score. Free throw bounces around, goes in. Count it there for Lydia Mann. She now has 12. She's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. One more coming as the lead down to 19. Lauren Kelly checked out. Checking in is Taylon Perry, a 5'8 sophomore, her first action of the ball game. Looks like Mata also checked out. Trying to see who came in to replace her. May have been Plurd. And it is. She's back in. Hitting both free throws now is Mann. She has 13 rather, I should say. Leads down to 18, 50-32. 5.5 minutes to play in the game. Down the left side of the paint. Splitting a double team. Farmer lays it in with the left hand. She has 10. Leads quickly back to 20. 5:20 to play here in the ball game. Top of the key with the basketball is Zoe McGee. McGee pulls up there, kicks it into the left corner down to Mann. She goes in strong, layup wouldn't go. Fouled on the play. They're going to call offensive foul, actually, on Lydia Mann. Her third, team seventh. 5:07 left here in this ball game. With the basketball, Lady Badgers across midcourt. Pass goes to the left side here to Farmer. Now over to the right side of Babel. Back to Farmer, penetrating in the lane, knocked away. Loose ball, they battle for it. Coming out with it here is Alma. Down to 4:45 left. Long pass is stolen away. Reese comes up with it, gets around one defender. Now a foul called on Stacy. Brianna's third. 1-1 coming here at the line on the 7th team foul. That's the 8th, I should say. 3 players back in. Looks like starting 5 back on the court here for Alma. 4:42 to play in the game. They trail it by 20, 52-32, and a chance to add to it here at the line for Layla Reese, the 5'9 freshman. First one on the way, in the front end of the 1-1, short off the front of the rim, no good. And a rebound here for Alma. Quickly up the floor to Mata. Pulls up near the right baseline. Jumper is good. Hillary now with 5. Leads down to 18, 4.5 minutes to go, 52-34. Reese across midcourt, right side it goes with the basketball as battle. Back out to the top of the key. Looks to dribble around the defender and bumped into her, and the foul's going to be called. That's Lydia Mann's 4th, 9th team foul. Final 1-1 here for the Badgers of Beebe. 4:17 to play here in this one. They have a chance to go back up by 20 if she converts both free throws. 5'8 sophomore Zoe McGee at the free throw line. Actually checked that. That's 13 Zoe Babel, the 5'4 sophomore. First one is good. She has 3 now. First trip to the line. Tori Bailey, the 5'6 sophomore, replaces Farmer. Lead back again to 19. She can make it 20 with this free throw. In and out, no good. A rebound here for Alma. Alma with the basketball. Down to 4:10 left now as they bring it across midcourt. Pulling up top of the key. 3-point shot is good. Counted for Zoe McGee. Her 3rd of the game. She has 12. Quick timeout by Alma. We'll take the 30-second break with them. 4:05 to play. BB 53, Alma 37. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall. 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. Okay. Five seconds. .405 left to play in the basketball game as we're back here live here in BB at Badger Arena. Badgers up by 16 I should say. As they break the press, feed down low to Bailey. Bank shot is good. Tori Bailey, who just checked in not long ago, gets on the scoreboard. The sophomore's first 2. 55-37, lead back to 18. Alma with the basketball across midcourt. Kicked him out in the left corner. 3-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Running down the rebound on the right wing is Kelly. Back out it goes now with the basketball. Zoe McGee standing in the midcourt circle. She dribbles back to the top of the free throw circle. Now over to the right side. Carmack with the basketball. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Lob backdoor for Kelly. Lauren lost it. Loose ball. She dives on the floor for it. Jump balls is tied up. Possession arrow. Gives it back to Beebe. 3:25 to play in this one. Beebe with a chance to add to this 18-point lead. Biggest lead in the first half was 11. They have led by as much as 20 here in the second half. Alma got within 2 about midway through the third quarter. Badgers then went on an 11-0 run and have been cruising since. Pass across midcourt deflected out of bounds. Beebe retains possession. Will inbound in front of their own bench with 3:21 to play. Inbound to Reese near the free throw line. Back to Bailey. Long 3 left wing. Short off the rim. Rebound for Alma. 3:15 to play. Airedale's across midcourt with it. Down by 18. Here's Kelly launching a long 3 and it's good. Lauren Kelly's first points on that 3-pointer. 55-40. 3 minutes to play. BB up by 15. Reese in the lane. Running floating shot. In and out. Bounces around and goes in. That's got to be the story tonight. The ball's been kind for BB, not for Alma. Reese now with 12. Lead back to 17. Pass in the corner off the fingertips of Mina come through behind her. She tried to reach out to grab it. And turnover's the 8th unofficially here for the Airedales. 2:47 to play. Lady Badgers with the ball in a 17-point lead. Left side it goes here to battle. Cross midcourt. Feeds it inside to Reese. Low post. Jumper is good. She now has 14. Lead is back to 19, 59-40. 2.5 minutes to play now in the game. Top of the key with it for Alma. Zoe McGee finds a little opening. Her 3 is good. Count it. Zoe now with 15, her 4-3 of the ball game. Quick timeout here for Alma. 2:22 left to play here in the ball game. Looks like they're taking a full, so we'll take a 60-second timeout with them. 59-43, Beebe on top. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. 5 seconds. .221 left in the game as we're back to play here in Beebe. Badgers up by 16, 59-43. Pass went in the corner and they were trapped there, so quick timeout by Beebe with 2:14 to play. We'll take the full 60-second break with them. Still 59-43, Beebe on top. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. Five seconds. .214 left to play here in the basketball game as we're back here at Badger Arena in Beebe. Badgers up 59-43 as we're coming down the final couple of minutes of this senior girls matchup tonight. Again, Alma still has clinched the 4th spot, so they'll be in the state tournament next week, even though they're going to lose here tonight. Big one coming up next, though. Boys have to win to make it to the state. At midcourt, a reach-in foul called here on Zoe McGee. That is her 4th and the team's 10th. So 2 shots coming at the line for the 5'9" freshman, Layla Reese. Reese has 14 tonight, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Make it 3 of 4. She hits the first one. One more coming. She now has 15 points total. Lead back to 17 is 60-43. 1:57 left here in the ball game. Again, a big one coming out next for the senior boys. A must-win to make the state tournament next week. Next one coming up, good as well. Reese now with 16. 4 of 5, I should say, from the line. A couple of players in now for Alma. Kenzie Rushing and Taylor Perry check in. Mata checks out, and also coming out will be Zoe McGee. Rushing, the 5'5" sophomore. Again, one of those two who checked in, along with Taylor Perry, the 5'8" sophomore. Couple of sophomores seeing some playing time here in the last minute and 40 seconds. 1:40 to play. That looks like a third player's coming in. Carmack staying in or checking in. Mann checks out. 1:54 left here in the ball game. 61-43. Again, 18-point lead for BB. Carmack takes it down the right side of the paint. Running shot, draws a foul with 1:48 to play. I don't think they ever started the clock there. Well, coach starting to put in some players, let them get some playing time. A couple more checking in momentarily. That foul, by the way, was the first on Beebe. Her first 16 foul, I should say, rather. Now checking in will be Natalie Klein, a 5'10 senior. Nadia Miller and Audrey Smith check in as well for Beebe. Bradley and Battle checked out. At the line is Carmack. She hits the free throw, now replaced by Plurid, who checks back in. 61-45. She has 9 points now in the ball game. She checked out. 16-point lead here as she hit those 2 free throws. Across midcourt, trying to dribble through a double team is Atkins. She's fouled with 1:38 to play. I think they called that on Plurid, her first. Again, they're in the bonus. 2 shots coming for the 5'6 sophomore, Madeline Atkins. She has been red hot here tonight. Free throw is good. Her 18th point tonight. She's 3 of 3 from the line. Also has 5 3-pointers. Bonds checks in. Checking out will be Farmer for Beebe. Second free throw is good as well. Atkins now with 19 in the ball game. Perfect from the line, 4 of 4. Lead back to 18, 63-45. Final minute and a half here. Pulling up top of the key. Here's a long 3-pointer. That shot would not go. And the shot attempt by Justice Carter is in for Alma. Here come the Badgers. Dribbling down in the corner, knocked away and stolen. Coming out with that steal is Kinsey Rushing. Long pass ahead. It goes down to Perry in the lane. She goes in for a shot and draws the foul. That'll stop the clock with 1:12 to play. Nadia Miller picks up her first personal foul. 7th team foul. So that'll send her to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. First one on the way, and that one is good for Taylon Perry. She has one more coming. That one is no good. A rebound here for Beebe as they will bring it across midcourt. Final minute of the ball game here as we hit the final 60 seconds. Pass goes to the free throw line to the left block. Bank shot is good. Count that one for Reese. She now has 16. Alma with the basketball, feed inside, stolen away, tied up, 46.1 to play. Jump ball call, it belongs to Beebe, or Alma, I should say, with just over 46 seconds to play. 19-point ball game, 65-46. Beebe will win it here tonight. Alma will inbound to the left of their own basket. Getting some players who normally don't see much time, a little playing time here at the end of this one. Down the right side of the lane, running shot, but Perry wouldn't go. And a rebound underneath here for Beebe, and a reach-in foul called on Perry. Her first. 2 shots coming as they're in the bonus. So we'll walk to the other end of the court for free throws here. Going to the line will be Bonds, Amaya Bonds. Looking for her first points tonight. First of 2 on the way. And that one's good. She has one more coming. 37.4 left here in the ball game. Lead back to 19. This will make it 20. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound inside, though, by Miller. She's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Gives it back to not Alma, but to Beebe with 33.8 seconds left. Couple of substitutions. Reese and Farmer check out. Checking in will be McGee. Also back in will be Farmer. Inbound goes to the left side to Smith. Final 30 seconds. There's a long 3 from the left elbow. In and out, no good. Rebound down low. Bonds follow won't go. Rebound knocked away out of bounds. Last touched here by Beebe with 21.4 seconds left. They're up by 19, 65-46. They actually called a foul on the play against Zoe McGee over the back. Her second, team's 8th. So a 1-1 coming on the other end here for Alma. Going to the line will be Perry, the 5'8 sophomore. Taylon Perry. 1 of 2 in her first trip of the line. Front end's good here. She has 2 points now. She's 2 of 3. 65-47. That'll cut the lead down to 18. One more coming. 21.4 seconds remaining in this one. Off the back of the rim on the second one. No good. Rebound tapped out. Perry comes out with it. Dribbles to the left baseline. Splits a double team. Shot off the glass. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped to a teammate. Kicked out to the free throw line. Back out it goes to the right side. Perry in the lane. She'll go in strong. Left-hand layup. Rolls in and out. No good. Rebound put back is good. Count the basket for Natalie Klein. And that'll be the final points of the ball game. 65-49. Beebe wins it here tonight as they pick up the victory. We'll take a 60-second break, come back, and we'll give you the totals for this one in a moment as you're listening to Alma Airedale Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. And hello, everyone. We join you again here tonight from Badger Arena on the campus of Beebe High School, where it's do or die tonight for the Alma Airedales in this senior boys matchup between Beebe. It's do or die for both teams. Fourth and final spot in the 5A West Conference, heading into the state tournament on the line tonight. Simple as this. Winner goes to the state. Loser season is over. A big one here tonight for the Airedales on the road against the Badgers of Beebe. Hello, everyone. Chris Rhodes back here courtside as we greet you again here for this senior boys matchup. If you weren't with us earlier tonight in the senior girls, they will play in the state tournament next week as a 4 seed, but they fall to Beebe 65-49. So they will be 14-13, 6-8 overall in the conference to wrap up the season. But it's all on the line here tonight for the senior boys, as I mentioned, for both of these teams. Winner will play as the 4 seed next week in the state. Losers season ends here with a loss tonight. Alma comes in 14-12 overall, 6-7 in the conference. Beebe is 11-14 overall, 6-7 also as well in the conference. But again, it's all on the line. A quick look at the conference standings. Russellville 13-0 coming in, 23-4 to lead the conference, followed by Little Rock Christian Academy at 9-4 in the conference, 15-9 on the season. Valonia at 8-5 and 19-7. Then again, it's Beebe at 6-7, 11-14, and Alma at 6-7, 14-12. Greenbrier 5-8, 9-16. Siloam Springs 49. Get that right in a minute. 4-9, 14-12 overall, and Greenwood 1-12 in conference, 4-22 on the season. Well, we'll take a 60-second break, and we'll come back and give you the starting lineups. Tip this big one off here tonight from Beebe. You're listening to Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Badger Sports Arena for the next 5A West Conference matchup between the visiting
5 seconds
and your Beebe Badgers.
Chris Rhodes back here courtside as we're getting set for the start of this one tonight. Both teams have headed back to their respective benches and are getting set for the introduction of the starters before this ball game here tonight. Alma is in their road green jerseys with white numerals trimmed in white tonight. In their home whites with red numerals trimmed in black are the Badgers of Beebe. Right now they are introducing the starters for the Alma Airedales here in a moment. I'll give you the starters for both teams. Again, it's all on the line here for both of these teams tonight. Winner will go on to play as the 4th seed out of the conference in the state tournament next week against the number 1 seed from the East. Start time, tip time is 5:30 in that first game matchup next Tuesday in the opening round of the state. That's what's on the line here tonight. Win and you go on, lose and your season's over. That's the case for both teams. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Airedales. Coming in again 14-12, 6-7 in the conference. Tonight, Coach Flinter's going to go with Dax Stoller, the 5'11 senior. Austin Clark, the 6'3 junior. Also starting Bobby Winfrey, the 6'5 senior. C.J. Mann, the 5'11 senior. And the 5th starter is DJ George, the 5'8 senior. So it's George, Mann, Winfrey, Cluck, and Stoller. Those are your starters tonight for the Alma Airedales. For the Beebe Badgers and head coach Ryan Marshall, 6-7 in the conference. Again, 11-14 overall. They're going to go with Riley Marshall, 6-foot sophomore. Also starting tonight will be Brooks Nail, a 5'8 sophomore. Logan Worthington, a 5'10 junior. Adrian Caranco, a 6'3 sophomore. And the 5th and final starter is the 6'5 senior, Austin Smith. Smith, Caranco, Worthington, Nail, and Marshall. Those are your starters tonight for the Badgers of Beebe. Ball's in the air. Opening tip controlled by Alma. We're underway in this pivotal game tonight. Do or die for the Airedales. Win and they go to the state tournament. Pulling up top of the key. Quick three is good. And a great start here. CJ Mann hits the three. Alma quickly up 3-0. Beebe with the basketball. Top of the key with it. Snell. Pulls up the free throw line. Feeds it down on the left block. Knocked away and stolen. Coming out with it for Alma is CJ Mann. Man across midcourt to the left side. Stoller back out. It goes left wing with the basketball. There is Austin Cluck. Cluck now hands it off on the right side, dribbling in the free throw line. Kicked out, open teammate. Here's a three-pointer, air ball by Stoller on the left wing. Rebound here for the Badgers of Beebe. 7:15 to play in the opening period. 45 seconds into this one. Alma with the early 3-0 lead. Season on the line for both teams here tonight. Pass goes to Worthington right side. Feed down low on the right block. And an offensive foul called on Riley Marshall. That'll be his first, team's first, of course. Alma basketball, 7:06 to play in the opening period. A chance to add to that 3-0 lead. Alma, again, if they win, will take on the number 1 seed out of the East in the opening day of the state tournament as the 4 seed. 5:30 tip off for that one is the schedule time. Pass goes to the right side with the basketball. Here's George. They work it back around into the left corner to Mann. With the basketball. Pulling it back out now, CJ Mann. 5'11 senior. And I think they just called a 5-second call. Guarding him all the way was Brooke Nail. Turnovers a first for Alma. 6:42 to play here in the opening period. Still a 3-0 lead here for Alma early in this one. With the basketball, here come the Badgers. Cross midcourt with it. It's Riley Marshall, the 6-foot sophomore. Gives it off the free throw line. Back to Marshall, right wing. Dribbles down the baseline. Draws a reach-in foul with 6:29 to play here in the opening period. DJ George picks up the foul. That's number 1 on DJ. First team foul as well on Alma. Inbounding to the right of their own basket is BB with the basketball in the right corner. That's Karanko. Gives it off top of the free throw circle down to Marshall. Guarded by CJ Mann. Takes it down the left side of the lane. Off balance shot short off the lip of the rim. Rebound. Here comes Alma. Pass ahead to DJ George. He had it knocked away out of bounds by Brooks Nail, the 5'8 sophomore of BB. 6:15 to play here in the opening period. Alma up 3-0 early in this one. Airedales again will play in the state tournament with a win here tonight. Inbound in the backcourt to Mann. CJ back across midcourt. 6:10 left here in the opening period. Top of the free throw circle. Gives it off on the right side now. With the basketball, that's DJ George. He penetrates, lobs it out now to Stoller, open left wing. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebound down low for BB. Coming out with it is Austin Smith, the 6'5 senior. Quickly ahead with his Nail down the right side of the lane. Off balance shot, draws a foul. It will not go, but he does have a chance to go to the line. CJ Mann picks up the foul. That's CJ's first, second team foul. 5:49 left to play here in the opening period. Is going to the line is the sophomore Brooks Nail for BB. Looking for their first points of the ball game. First one's off the back of the rim, no good. He has one more coming. If you missed it earlier in our first broadcast, the senior girls game, Alma didn't score until about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Finally hit a three-pointer to get on the board. Alma, though, gets on the board here. Nail hits the second one. He gets 1 of 2, his only point so far. 3-1 early lead for Alma. Man, top of the key. Right side it goes to Cluck. Trying to feed it down low, knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by BB. Stops the clock momentarily with 5:36 to play here in the opening period. Alma will inbound to the right of their own basket. Inbounding is George. Inbound goes to the right baseline of Winfrey. Looking to post up on the right block. Nice spin move, gets around the defender and makes it in. Bobby Winfrey's first points. 5-1, Alma up by 4. 5:25 to play opening period. Pass goes to the left wing to Worthington. Back out top of the key with the basketball is Marshall. To the free throw line. Turnaround shot in and out. Will not go now by Austin Smith. Rebound Alma. Essentially a playoff game here tonight for both teams. Winner season advances to the state tournament. Loser is done. Pass inside, not to win, stolen. Second turnover. Here's a three. Right side. Good by Riley Marshall. First field goal for the Badgers, and the lead for Alma's down to 1, 5-4, under 5 minutes to go in the opening period. Man, top of the key with the basketball, finds an opening, fires a three off the glass, out of bounds. May barely grazed off the glass. May have nicked the rim as well, but Out of bounds, it belongs to the Badgers. Chance to take their first lead here. 4:40 left in the opening period as they bring it across midcourt. Brooks Nail, a 5'8 sophomore, top of the key, guarded by C.J. Mann. Pass goes over to the right side to Worthington. Fires a three, and he nailed it. Second three-pointer here for the Badgers. First by Worthington. His first point, 7-5. First lead change of the ball game. DJ George with the ball top of the key, penetrating, trying to get a pass down to his teammate. And he was trying to get it over to Winfrey, knocked away, and loose ball. They call a foul. Yes, they did. It's going to be on Bobby Winfrey. His first, third team foul, I should say. Checking into the lineup now, that is Martin Dyer. Stoller went to the bench. Badgers with the ball up, 7-5, coming to the midpoint of the opening period. Left side it goes to Nail. Top of the key now with the basketball is Caranco. Gives it off now on the left side to Marshall. Marshall with the basketball, feeds it down low, trying to bounce pass down low, trying to get it to Adrian Caranco, threw it away. A little too low, Caranco couldn't come up with it down there on his shoelaces. Their second turnover, Alma basketball, 3:53 to play in the opening period. Down by 2, 7-5. Man across midcourt, gives it off top of the key. That's Devin Wood. I missed him checking in for the last substitution as well. Now taking it down the right side of the paint. Nice spin move to split a double team. Banked in Austin Cluck. His first points of the ball game. We have our first tie at 7-all. Badgers basketball, top of the key. Brooks Nail. Worthington fires a long three right wing off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound inside by Marshall. Follow, draws a foul with 3:20 to play here in the opening period. They're going to call that one on Martin Dyer. His first, team's fourth. So at the line is a 6-foot sophomore Riley Marshall. Has a three-pointer for his first points of the game. First trip to the line and give him fours. He hits the first one. One more coming. Caranco checks out. Check again now will be Ethan Godwin for the Badgers of Beebe. Second free throw coming. Back on top by one is Beebe, 8-7. Second one in and out, no good. Rebound for the Airedales. They give it to C.J. Mann. He'll walk it up the court. Under 3:15 to play now in the opening period. DJ George with the top of the key. Right side it goes down to Devin Wood. Back out to the top of the key to Winfrey. Left side it goes to DJ George. Almost had it stolen, now picks it back up. Works it back out to his teammate Wood. Lobbed it down low to the left block to Winfrey. Double team knocked away and stolen, and a foul on Alma. Their third turnover unofficially. It'll be team foul number 5. Bobby Winfrey, second personal. Badgers up 8-7. 2:52 to play, first period. They inbound in front of their own bench. Now across midcourt, Brooks Nail with the basketball here for Beebe. He'll pull it back out near midcourt, guarded by C.J. Mann all the way. Left side it goes down to Worthington. To the free throw line now to Godwin. Inside on the low post. Turnaround shot on the right block. Banked in by Austin Smith. His first points, and the lead's up to 3, 10-7. Here come the Airedales. Top of the key, Wood with it. Back out to Mann. 2:20 left here in the first period. C.J. down the right side of the lane, trying to lob it out to a teammate, open on the left wing, and there's a whistle and a foul called before the shot. Thought I heard a whistle, but I wasn't certain there. Brooks Nail called for the reach-in foul. That is his first. Team foul is his second. So Alma will inbound to the right of their own basket, down by 3, 10-7, with 2:14 left here in the opening period. Inbound to Stoller, cut off on the right baseline. Out to Wood, top of the key. Dribbles down the left side, pulls up there. Back out to Stoller, right wing. Now it looks to dribble, penetrate, cut off on the baseline, feeds it over to Wood. Wood in for the shot, draws a block and a foul on the play. 1:55 to go in the opening period. Austin Smith's first. Team fouls the third here on the Badgers. At the free throw line will be Devin Wood, the 6'5 senior. First one off the back of the rim, no good.
Checking in for meeting number 24, Cannon Roberts.
He has one more coming. Gannon Roberts checks in for Ethan Godwin. Second free throw, but Wood on the way is good, so he gets one of two. Leads down to 2 for BB, 10-8. Under 2 minutes left, opening period across midcourt. Here come the Badgers. 3 from the left wing is good. Count it for Logan Worthington, the 5'10 junior. His second three, he has 6. And the lead is 5 here at 13-8. Biggest lead by either team. 1:35 to play opening period as CJ top of the key tried to dribble around Nail. Brooks Nail called for the reach-in foul, his second and the 4th team foul. Stops the clock momentarily with 1 minute 33 seconds to play here in the opening period. Checking in now will be Ty Cart, the 6'1 sophomore for Coach Ryan Marshall and the Badgers. I believe coming out of those 2 fouls was Nail. Alma will inbound to the left of their own basket. Lobbed out the man at the midcourt circle. CJ with the basketball. Guarded by Worthington now. Dribbles to the right wing. Down the baseline. Long pass to Wood in the corner. Out to Stoller, top of the free throw circle. Thought about dribble penetrating. Now does down the right side. Cut off on the right block. Goes in for the shot. Drew the foul. Banks it in. A chance at the three-point play. Nice move by the 5'11 and the senior Dax Stoller. His first points. Austin Smith with his second personal. Team foul number 5 on the Badgers. Stoller with a chance for the three-point play. Checking in now is Karanko. Back in for Smith. Also, let's see, a substitution checked out for Almo's Winfrey. And I'm trying to see who came in for him. I believe it was back in DJ George. Free throw by Stoller off the back of the rim, no good, but I think they just said somebody for, the Badgers, one of the players stepped in the lane too quickly before he released the shot, and a break for Dax. He gets a second free throw opportunity. This one he counts, makes it count as he hits it. He has 3. Leads down to 2, 13-11. 1:12 left here in the opening period. Pulling up on the right wing, shot in and out, no good by Marshall, and the rebound here for Alma. Chance to tie it or take the lead with a 3 as we go under a minute to play in the opening period. Here's C.J. Mann, throwing down the right baseline. Worthington bumped into him. They call him for the foul. 5'10 junior Logan Worthington, his first personal. Team fouls is 6. 58.5 seconds to play in the opening period. Alma inbounds to the right of their own basket. Down by 2, 13-11. DJ George will inbound here for the Airedales. Again, they need a win tonight to qualify for the state tournament. Inbound into the right corner now to Austin Cluck. He penetrates the lane, finds Wood open in the left corner. He'll fire 3 and drains it. Devin Woods' 3 gives him 4. More importantly, Alma back up now by a point. Their first lead actually since early on. Our second lead change, 14-13, Alma on top. Final 40 seconds now of the opening period. With the basketball's Cluck, top of the key. Right side it goes down to Roberts with the basketball, I should say. Looking at the wrong roster, pardon me. We'll get it right in a moment. Back to Marshall, top of the key. Guarded by DJ George. Dribbles to the midcourt circle, I should say, to the right side to Worthington. Final 15 seconds. They're trying to run it down for the last shot. Back to Worthington. Down to 10. He gives it back down to Marshall. He'll fire long 3, and that is spins in and out. No good. Rebound. Stoller quickly up the floor. Gives it off now to CJ, who launches a 3 from half court. Just a little short. And we've come to the end of the opening period. It's Alma by 1. Alma 14. BB 13. We'll take a 60-second break. Be back with quarter number 2 in a moment. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall, 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. Chris Rhodes back here live courtside here at Badger Arena in Beebe as we get the second quarter underway. Final game of the season. Winner, again, will advance to the state tournament. Loser's season is done here tonight. With the ball is Beebe. Top of the key with it's Marshall. He'll fire three, and that one is good. Riley Marshall, the 6-foot sophomore, has 7, a couple of three-pointers. Third lead change. Beebe back up by 2, 16-14. Alma with the basketball. Top of the key is Cluck. He gets it back to Stoller left side. Down to C.J. Mann left baseline. Inside the wood to high post. Pulls up near the right block. Cut off there. Back out to D.J. George on the right wing. He'll dribble back out. Guarded by Nell defensively. Dribbles down near the right side. Back out to C.J. Mann. Top of the free throw circle with 7:15 to go in the half. C.J. gives it off to Wood. Top of the free throw circle for three. Devin's shot no good. Rebound no to D.J. George in the right corner. Dribbles back out top of the key. Down the left side of the lane. Pulls up left block. Can't get off a shot. Finds C.J. open top of the key for three. Short off the lip of the rim. Rebound Stoller. Lobs it down low on the right block. Back out to Mann. Back out to Stoller. Top of the free throw circle. Three. No good. And as the air ball goes out of bounds, it belongs to Beebe with 6:50 to play here in the first half. Well, got 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. Got several shots. Just couldn't get any of them to fall. Beebe with a chance to add to that 2-point lead, leading 16-14. Across midcourt with it's Brooks Nail. Hands it off there to Marshall. Inside at the free throw line, it goes to Austin Smith. Back out now, long three by Marshall. Short off the lip of the rim. Rebound right out to the right wing to Worthington, who nails the three-pointer. Logan's first three-pointer, I should say, is 5, and the lead is 5, 19-14. 6:20 to play first half. Man. Dribbles down the right side. Cross court to Stoller. Inside the wood, high post. Back to C.J. Loose ball knocked away and stolen. Turnover number 4 for Alma. Here come the Badgers. Here's Worthington left wing for three. Short off the lip of the rim. Rebound C.J. Mann. He'll push it up the court. Now pulls up top of the key. C.J. dribbles down the right side of the lane. Lobs it into the left corner. Open teammate. Three-point shot wouldn't go, but Cluck. Rebound here for Beebe with under 6 minutes to go now in the opening half. Badgers up 19-14, must win for both teams. Again, winner will advance to the state tournament next week. Under 5:45 to play first half. Logan Worthington with it, top of the key, gives it off the right side now. Austin Smith back out, top of the key down to Riley Marshall. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. He gives it off now to Worthington, the right wing. Guarded by Devin Wood. Now hands the ball to Brooks Nail. Nail dribbles back out top of the key as the Badgers reset the offense. Down to 5:15 to play here in the first half. Bounce pass goes down to Smith. Top of the free throw circle. Down low on the low post. Turnaround off balance shot will not go there on the shot by Caranco. And a rebound here for Alma. C.J. Mann will take his time as he walks it up the court here for the Airedales. 5 minutes to play first half. They trail 19-14. C.J. dribbles to the right side. Back at he goes, top of the key. Pass deflected, loose ball stolen. Coming up with it here is Nail. Nail down the left side of the lane, gets around the defender, floating one-hander is good. His first field goal, he has 3. 5th Alma turnover. Coach Flinter seen enough, he wants to talk it over. Timeout, 4:43 to play here in the first half. We'll take the 60-second break with them. It is Beebe 21, Alma 14. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. Five seconds. .443 left to play here in this basketball game as we join you once again here from Badger Arena. Welcome in all listeners listening in not only here on the Marshall 96.7 FM, 1230 AM, but of course listening to our feed as they watch it on the school's YouTube channel. Alma with the basketball, had it knocked away and stolen. That is their 6th turnovers. We're back to action here. 4:25 to go in the half. A chance for the Badgers of Beebe to add to that 7-point lead here, 21-14. Now bounce pass to the right baseline. Inside it goes down to Marshall. Riley lost it momentarily, gets it back, goes up with a shot, drew a foul with 4:12 to go here in the half. Devin Wood picks up his first personal. Team foul is the 6th on the Airedales. 4:12 left in the half. Is going to the line is Riley Marshall. 6-foot sophomore. First one is good. He is 2 of 3 from the line. He has 8 points now in the ball game. Austin Smith checks out. Gannon Roberts, a 6'3 sophomore, back in for Beebe. Lead up to 8 now, 22-14. Make it 9. He hit them both. 9 points in the game for Marshall. And it's now 23-14. Coming down to the midpoint of the second period as we come down to the final 4 minutes of the half. Here's C.J. Mann right side, and Stoller, I guess, got tripped, went to the floor, and they call foul here on Karanko. Adrian's first, 7th team foul, so Stoller goes to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. 4 minutes, 2 seconds exactly remaining here in the first half. Must win again for both teams. Winner will be the 4th seed in the final four to qualify for the state from the 5A West. Free throw on the front end, the 1-on-1, no good. Rebound off the fingertips of Winfrey, out of bounds. It belongs to Beebe. Stoller 1 of 2 now from the line. Bronco checks back out. Godwin back in. Also, Austin Smith, after a quick breather, checks right back in, replacing Gannon Roberts. 23-14, Badgers lead by 9, a chance to add to it here. Down to the final 4 minutes here of the first half. Dale brings it across midcourt with 3:57 to play in the half. Pass goes to the left side here to Logan Worthington. To the top of the free throw circle to Godwin. Right side it goes to Marshall. Back out top of the key now to Brooks Nail. Pulls it back out near midcourt. 3:40 left now here in the first half. Nail pulls up near the free throw line. Now takes it back down the right side. Cut off near the baseline by Winfrey. Lobs it back out down to Marshall. Under 3.5 minutes to play in the half as he brings it back to midcourt. Lobs it to the left side to Austin Smith. Top of the key to Worthington. Back to Marshall. Not the way, but DJ George momentarily. Marshall gets it back. Nice spin move. Off balance shot goes in. He has 11, and the lead is 11. 25-14 now with 3:10 left here in the half. Alma needs a basket here to stop this run by the Badgers. C.J. Mann, top of the key, gets an opening as a defender slipped. They made him pay as he hits the three-pointer. He has 6 now. Big one there. Cuts the lead back down to 8. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Worthington, top of the key, down the left side of the lane. Nice feed over to the right side. Austin Smith draws the fouls. He goes up with a shot. 7th team foul. Let's see who they call that one on. They're going to call that one on Austin Cluck. His first. 2:47 left first half. Free throw spins in and out, no good. One more coming for Austin Smith. His first trip to the free throw line. He has a field goal and a three-pointer, 5 points total. Put his team back up a 9 with this free throw. It's short off the lip of the rim. Rebound for Alma. Chance to cut into this deficit. He missed both free throws. Down to 2:40 left here in the half as Mann brings it across midcourt. Down 25-17. CJ pulls up left wing. Cross court, they work it down to George in the right corner. He now dribbles to the free throw line. Back out to the left wing. Still with the dribble is DJ George. Down the right side of the lane. Got behind the defender. Off balance. Big shot is good. DJ's first points, and they're back within 6. 25-19. 2:15 to go first half. Here's a pass over to Marshall. Guarded by DJ George. Pass underneath. Can't get off a shot too far under the basket's nail. He pulls out to the left wing. Left open. Fires a three. Won't go. Rebound. Offensive push-off called. That's going to be on Ethan Godwin. His first. Team's 8th. 1-1 coming. 2:05 left first half. And a chance now for Alma to get within 4 if they convert to free throws. And going to the line will be Austin Cluck, the 6'3" junior. Clark goes to the line for the first time tonight, has one field goal, 2 points. Front end of the 1-1, too strong off the back of the rim, no good. And a rebound here for Beebe. Final 2 minutes first half as they bring it across midcourt. Into the right corner where the basketball is nailed. Back out near the midcourt, or top of the free throw circle to Worthington, I should say. Driven down the right side. Not the way out of bounds. Nice job there by Stoller. Almost came up with a steal, but Beebe will inbound to the right of their own basket. 1:52 to play here in the first half. Leading still by 6, 25-19. Now right baseline. Got around the defender. Layup is good and a foul. Count it. Austin Smith now with 7 points. Team foul will be the 8th on Alma, and that's the 3rd personal on Bobby Winfrey. Quickly, he's replaced in the lineup. Wood back in. 1:48 to play first half. 27-19. Lead back to 8. He can make it 9 if Smith converts with the free throw. He is 0 of 2, however, from the line. Make it 0 of 3. Short off the lip of the rim, and, well, somebody stepped in too quickly for the Badgers again, or was it a foul? No, a foul over the back. Going to be called on Ethan Godwin. His second, 9th team foul. Final 1-1 here for Alma in the first half. Is going to the line again is Austin Clutt. Godwin and Smith checked out. Roberts back in, along with Caranco for the Badgers of Beebe. Cluck at the line. Front end of the 1-1 is no good. Another missed free throw. He's 0 for 2. Rebound Badgers. 1:45 to play in the half. Chance to add to their 8-point lead. They give it off to Marshall, top of the key. Right side to Neal. Back to Caranco, top of the free throw circle. Back over now to Marshall. 3-pointer left wing. In and out, no good. Rebound Devin Wood. Outlet to C.J. Mann. Here comes Alma. Under a minute and a half to play first half. Pass goes to left baseline. Penetrating. Now kicked out to Stoller. Top of the free throw circle. Open 3. Dax drains it. He has 6. His first 3 of the ball game. And the lead's down to 5. 27-22 on the other end. Underneath the glass. Layup. Draws a foul. And Gannon Roberts goes to the line. They quickly got it up the floor. Devin Wood called for the foul. That's his second. 9th team foul. Both teams with 9 fouls now. Hunter McAllister, a 6'6 sophomore, getting set to check in for the Airedales. Gannon Roberts, 6'3 sophomore at the line. Hits the first free throw. Both teams have struggled a bit from the line tonight. Roberts' first trip, and that's his first point of the ball game. Devin Wood checked out, is checking in is McAllister. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound here for Alma, down 28-22, 1:10 left first half. C.J. Mann across midcourt. Picked up defensively by Worthington, gets around him, down the right side of the lane, and lays it off the glass and in. Nice move by C.J., he has 8. Leads down to 4, 28-24, under a minute to play first half. Across midcourt, Beebe with the basketball. Top of the keys, Riley Marshall, the 6-foot sophomore, guarded by D.J. George. Pass goes to the right side to Roberts. Back out top of the key. Left side it goes again to Marshall. Back to the right side again to Worthington. He's guarded there by Austin Cluck. Back out Marshall near midcourt, guarded by D.J. George. Tried to dribble around him. Hand check foul call on D.J. His second, 10th team foul, so 2 shots coming. 30 seconds exactly remaining first half as Riley Marshall, the 6-foot sophomore, goes to the line. He's 3 of 4 from the line. He has 11 points to lead all scorers. First free throw is in and out and goes back down. Got the shooter's roll. He now has 12 points. He's now 4 of 5 from the line, make it 5 of 6. He hit them both. 13 in the game for him. Leads back to 6, 30-24. D.J. George across midcourt. Gets around his defender down the right side of the lane. Goes in for the layup. Drew a foul. Layup wouldn't go, but he will go over the line with 21.3 seconds left here in the first half. Ty Card, who just checked back in and missed that substitution, picks up his first foul. And both teams now in the bonus. But it won't be much of a factor. Just a little over 21 seconds left in the half. DJ with 2 shots coming here. Missed the first one off the lip of the rim. First trip for him tonight to the line. He has 1 field goal, 2 points. Cart quickly back out, Nail back in. Both teams have been substituting quite often here in the first half. As I say that, Alma with a player getting set to check in. Next opportunity. DJ hits the second one. He gets 1 of 2. He has 3 points. He's replaced in the lineup. And I believe that's Martin Dyer, the 6'2 senior, back into the lineup. 21.3 seconds left here in the half. Lead down to 5, 30-25. Inbound to Nail. Taking his time. Walks across midcourt with 15 seconds. Want to take that last shot. They're trying to milk the clock down. Nail guarded by Mann, and looks like a hand check foul called on C.J. Mann with 9.5 seconds left in the half. His second. 2 shots coming as they're in the bonus. Chance to add to that 5-point lead. Going to the line will be Brooks Nail, the 5'8 sophomore. First free throw on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. He's 1 of 3 checked that from the line. 3 points total in the game. Ty Cart quickly checks back in, replacing Austin Smith. 9.5 seconds again left, first half. 30-25, 5-point lead. Make it 6. As hitting a second is Nail. He has 4. He's 2 of 4 from the line. 31-25, 9.5 seconds left, first half. Again, and Roberts just checked back in here for the Badgers. Inbound gets a full court press across midcourt. Off balance in the lane, running shot off the glass. No good on the shot attempt there by Dyer. Rebound, and they can't get off a shot before the end of the first half. But the Badgers of Beebe will take a 6-point lead to the locker room here in halftime. Our score, it's Beebe 31 and Alma 25. We'll take a 2-minute break here. Be back with the first half stats from Beebe in a moment. You're listening to Alma Airedale Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM. .25 our scores. We welcome you back. We're halftime here in Beebe on the campus of Beebe High School Badger Arena, and it's do or die game for both of these teams. Winner gets that 4th and final spot out of the 5A West into the state tournament. Loser's season ends here tonight. For Alma, they trail by 6 here at halftime, as they actually led by 1, 14-13 at the end of the opening quarter. We had 3 lead changes, 1 tied, 7 all early in this one. But Beebe outscored the Airedales 18-11 in the second, and they lead it by 6 here, 31-25. Leading scorer for Alma with 8 points is C.J. Mann on a field goal and 2 3-pointers. 1 field goal, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points for DJ George. 4 points on 1 of 2 shooting from the free throw line, and a 3-pointer for Devin Wood. 1 field goal for Bobby Winfrey. He has 2 points. 2 points for Austin Cluck on a field goal. He was 0 for 2 from the free throw line as well. And Dax Stoller hit 1 of 2 from the line. He has a total 6 points with the free throw, a field goal, and a three-pointer. Leading the way, leading all scores is Riley Marshall Beebe. He has 13 points. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Also had 2 3-pointers and a field goal for his 13. 4 points on a field goal and 2 of 4 shooting from the free throw line for Brooks Neal. Logan Worthington had 2 3-pointers. He had 6 points. Austin Smith had a 3-pointer and 2 field goals. He had 7 points. Was also 0 for 3 from the free throw line. 1 point on 1 of 2 shooting at the free throw line for the 6'3" sophomore Gannon Roberts. But again, it's a 31-25 lead here for BBs. They lead it by 6. Alma needs to come from behind here in the second half, pull out the win here to qualify for the state tournament next week. But they lead it, or trail it, I should say, here by 6 at halftime. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with more from BB in a moment. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM.
We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media. We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media. We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media.
Chris Rhodes back here live courtside at Badger Arena here in Beebe as we're at halftime of this do-or-die senior boys matchup. Winner, again, will move on to play in the state tournament as the 4th seed from the 5A West. They'll take on the number 1 seed from the East, and that'll be a 5:30 tip for that opening game next Tuesday, the 3rd of March, and the opening day of the state tournament. But they got to win here tonight. Right now, Beebe has the advantage, leading by 6, 31-25. Welcome in everybody who's been listening in with us tonight on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM, and everyone watching on the school's YouTube broadcast here and have our audio feed as well on that. We welcome you all in. Hopefully we can bring you a come-from-behind victory here tonight in the second half, as we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Alma already back on the court, getting loose, taking some warm-up shots now as well. BB is too. So, again, 31-25, Badgers up by 6. Unofficially, 6 turnovers for Alma in the first half, just 2 for the BB Badgers. We'll go ahead and take a final 2-minute break. Be back with the start of the third quarter action here from BB in a moment. Again, you're listening to Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM.
We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media. We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media. We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive.
Arena and Beebe as the second half just about ready to get underway. Alma needs to come from behind here to keep their season alive. They need to win here again to advance to qualify for next week's state tournament. Winner of this will be the 4th seed coming out of the 5A West, and Beebe has a 6-point advantage heading into the start of this second half. Alma will get the ball. It will be C.J. Mann inbounding at midcourt as we're just about set to get this second half underway here from Beebe. Officials checking, making sure everyone's ready. Looks like we're set to get the third quarter underway. Inbound in the backcourt to G.J. George, and here we go. George across midcourt. Dribbles to the top of the free throw circle. Picked up there defensively. Back out to C.J. Mann. Alma had an early lead. We had an early 7-7 tie. We've had 3 lead changes, but Beebe has led for most of the way. Stoller open 3, no good in the corner. Rebound underneath. Put back though is good by C.J. Mann. He has 10. And the lead's down to 4. C.J. opened up the scoring, and it opens up the second half scoring as well. 30 seconds into this second half. 31-27. Beebe up by 4. Pass goes to the right side of Worthington. Down low on the right block. Marshall, spin move. We're trying to go up for the shot, stripped and stolen. Their third turnover. Here comes Alma. Pass to Stoller. Back out now to George, top of the key. DeMann on the left elbow. Couldn't get an opening to get off a shot. Pulls it back out. Now dribbles down the left side of the lane. Goes in. Shot off the glass. Won't go. And the rebound knocked away. Picked up here. Well, they're still battling for it. I thought that Winfrey was going to run it down. Couldn't do so. Knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Beebe. It's still Alma ball. Just a little over a minute into this second half. 6:58 to play, third period. Alma down by 4. Will inbound in front of their own bench. Dax Stoller will inbound. Lobs it down low to Winfrey. Kicks it out to George. Top of the free throw circle. Thought about taking the 3. Instead penetrates. Pass deflected. Winfrey picks it up down low and banks it in. Bobby Winfrey with 4. Alma within 2. It's 31-29. 6:45 to go, third period. Marshall with it. Riley down the left baseline. Off balance pull-up shot's good. Sophomore now with 15. Lead back to 4, 33-29. Man brings it across midcourt. 6.5 minutes to go in the third. CJ with it, top of the key. Now dribbles to the free throw line. Now takes it again down the right side. Gets around the defense. Goes in for the layup. Drew a foul with 6:22 left here in the third period. I think they're going to call that O'Reilly Marshall. Yes, it will be. Number 2 on him. First foul of the half against the Badgers. C.J. Mann at the line. Free throw in and out, no good. I'm going to struggle a bit from the free throw line. Both teams really have. They're just 3 of 10 as Alma from the line as a team. Mann second one rolls around, but this one gets the shooter's roll. He's 1 of 2 now from the line. 11 points to lead all scorers for Alma. They're within 3, 33-30. Marshall, top of the key. Now's a 3 and doubles the lead just like that. Riley Marshall with 19, his third 3. Quickly, here come the Airedales. Nice spin move on the right block by Dax Shepard. Shot wouldn't go, though, and a rebound here for Beebe. Long pass down to the low on the left side. Shot by Bronco, no good. Rebound put back, but Marshall is good. And they're quickly back up by 8. 38-30. Marshall now with 20 points in the game. Across midcourt, and Coach Flinner wants to take a timeout. Coach Flinner says, let's talk it over, boys. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 38-30 in favor of Beebe. You're listening to Alma Airedale Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. Our scores. We're back to play here in Beebe with the basketball. Alma pass goes to the right side. DJ George down in the corner, dribbles back out, now pulls up in the free throw line, kicks it out to Stoller. Dax takes it down the left side, off balance layup, no good. Battle underneath, rebound coming out with it is Winfrey. Back out to DJ George. Alma will reset the offense. DJ takes it down the right side of the lane, running layup off the glass, won't go, and over the back foul is going to be called on Bobby Winfrey. That's his fourth. Team fouls the first against Alma. Quickly, he'll be replaced by Wood. Winfrey hasn't played a lot tonight. He has gathered quick fouls every time he's been out there. He spent a lot of time most of the first half, it seemed like. He got 3 fouls, 2 quick ones, sat out a while, came back, got another one. And now with 4, goes again to the bench. Wood has played well, though, in his place. Nail across midcourt, down under 5:15 to go here in the third. Back out to Marshall. Badgers looking to add to a 38-30 lead. Back to Nail, right side. Gets around the defender, takes it strong down the right side of the lane, draws a layup foul. And he goes to the line. Layup wouldn't go, but he's fouled on the play. Devin Wood picks up his third personal. Second foul now quickly here on Alma. At the line, 5'8" sophomore Brooks Nail. First one on the way, short off the lip of the rim, no good. He's 2 of 5 from the line. Both teams, as I mentioned, has struggled. Riley Marshall of Beebe is the only player who shot well from the line tonight for either team. Next one on the way is good. He's 3 of 6 now from the line. 5 points total. Lead is 9 now, 39-30. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. CJ, long 3, top of the key, no good. Battle for the rebound. Beebe comes out with it. Logan Worthington across midcourt. Under 4:45 to play now here in this third period. Back out to Nail. He'll settle it down and set the offense. 4:35 to go in the period. Give and go back to Nail on the right block. Draws a foul. Shot wouldn't go, but he'll go to the line with 4:33 left here in this third period. Third team foul. They're going to call it on DJ George, his third personal. So 1 player with 4 and 2 players with 3 now for Alma. Winfrey with 4, George and Wood with 3. Back to the line, Nail spins in and out, another missed free throw. He's 3 of 7 now from the line. 4:33 to play in the third. He can put them back up by 10 with this free throw. And does so. Brooks now with 6 in the ball game. And Beebe leads 40-30. Under 4.5 minutes to play here in the third period. Across midcourt with the basketball. Alma has it. Wood, top of the key to Stoller left side. Feed down low to DJ George underneath. Gets behind the defense. Goes over the shot and foul from behind. Worthington, I think, is going to be the player they call for the foul. Second team foul. It's going to be on Logan. His second. 4:16 left, third period. DJ George at the line. Alma needs to start converting all these free throws, down by 10. And missed another one. In and out, no good. He's 1 of 3. They're just 4 of 11 from the free throw line as a team. Making 5 of 12. He does hit that one. 4 down for George. 40-31, leads down to 9. Coming down to the midpoint of this third period. Nail with the top of the key. Dribbles to the left side. Inside and out the high post. And we've got an offensive push on. That was obvious. Austin Smith reached out and just shoved the defender back. His third personal. Third team foul. Alma basketball. A chance to cut into this 9-point deficit with 4:02 left, third period. Inbound to DJ George. DJ will take his time. So he brings it across midcourt. Pass goes to the right side. With the basketball is Austin Clutt. To Wood, top of the key. Left side to George. Back out it goes near midcourt. CJ Mann with it. Guarded by Nail. Dribbles down the right side, lobs it into the left corner, out to DJ George. Penetrates in the lane, can't get off a shot. Pass over down to CJ Mann in the right corner, and stripped and stolen by Nell. Alma's 7th turnover. 3.5 minutes to go, third period. With the basketball is Beebe and a chance to add to that 9-point lead. Now with it, top of the key, guarded by Mann. Left side it goes down to Austin Smith. Pulls up near the free throw line. Jumper is good. Austin Smith now with 9, and it leads up to 11, 42-31. Alma needs a run here in the last 3:10 of the third. Down 42-31. Mann with it, right wing. Dribbles to the right baseline, pulls up there to Devin Wood, high post. Finds a teammate open in the right corner for 3. Counted for Austin Cluck. His first 3, a big basket there. He has 5, leads down to 8, 42-34 with 2:45 left, third period. They bring it across midcourt. Beebe with a basketball. Nail rather, I should say, dribbles down to the left corner. Out to Marshall. Pulled up there and a reach-in foul call on Alma. I think that's CJ Mann. 4th personal foul. No, they're calling it on Devin Wood, his 4th. Quickly, DJ George checks out. No, it was on George, his 4th, not Wood. 23, not 20. DJ's 4th, so he's quickly replaced in the lineup. As checking in is Martin Dyer. Inbound to the left of their own basket. Out to Marshall. He'll pull it out and set the offense with 2.5 minutes to go in this third. Now we've got battle underneath trying to get position, and a foul, handshake foul called, I believe. If that's on Wood, that's his 4th. And it is. He has 4. So now Winfrey, George, and Wood all with 4 fouls. 5th team foul. Quickly, he's replaced. As checking back in, Hunter McAllister, the sophomore, 6'6" sophomore's first action of the second half. He saw brief action in the first half. 3 players with 4 fouls now for the Airedales. Inbound to Marshall, left side. 2:25 left here in this third period. Marshall dribbles to the top of the free throw circle. Spin move in the lane. Off balance shot. Rolls off the lip of the rim. Bounces off the back of the rim. Finally comes down, and a rebound foul called on the Badgers. Over the back on Karanko. It took about 4, 5, 6 bounces on off the back of the rim before it finally rolled off. Adrian Karanko's 2nd personal, I should say. 4th team foul. 2:11 to go here in the third. Down by 8. Here comes Alma with the ball. Top of the key with its man. They need a basket right here. It'd be huge. CJ dribbles down the right side. Pulls up near the right block. Double teamed. Shot no good. An overback foul called here on McAllister. Hunter's first. 6th team foul on Alma with 1:55 left third period. Alma up by 8, 42-34. Chance to add to that lead as they bring it up the court. Nail takes his time, walks it across midcourt with 1:50 to play in the third. CJ Mann went for the steal. Now a feed down low on the left block. Bang shot good, Adrian Karanko. His first points, and the lead's 10, 44-34. 1:35 to go, third period. CJ Mann pulls up top of the key, long 3, short, out of bounds. Nobody touched it. It belongs to Beebe. Timeout called here by Alma. We'll take it with them with exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds to play in the third. We'll take this 60-second break with them. Beebe leads by 10, 44-34. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. 44-34 our scores. We're back here live at Badger Arena here in Beebe. Winner of this game tonight, again, is the 4th seed out of the 5A West. They'll take on the number 1 seed out of the East in the opening round of the state tournament next Tuesday afternoon. 5:30 scheduled tip for that one. Right now, Beebe has the advantage, up by 10 here with 1:30 to play here in the third. Again, welcome in all of our listeners on the Marshall, 1230 AM and 96.7 FM, and everyone watching the game on the school's YouTube channel, as well as listening to our broadcast feed over that as well. Beebe with a chance to add to this lead as they bring it across midcourt. Nail with it. Dribbles to the left wing. Back out to the top of the key. Now hands off left side, open three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good on the shot by Austin Smith, and a foul underneath called on Karanko again, it looks like. Adrian's third. 15 foul on the Badgers. 1:16 left to play in this third. Down by 10. Alma needs a big basket right here. C.J. Mann with the basketball. Takes his time. He'll walk it across midcourt. 1:10 to play here in the third period. Pass goes to the right side with the basketball is Martin Dyer. Top of the key now to Austin Cluck. Final minute here of the third period. Cluck dribbles around the defender. Pulls up the free throw line. Needs help. Gets it back out now to Dyer. Dyer guarded by Worthington. And now going for the steal and reach around foul called on Worthington. That's going to be on Logan, his third personal, 16th foul. Next foul by either team will put the other at the line and it'll shoot 1-1. 51 seconds left to play here in the third period. Karanko checks out. Back in for BB is Ethan Godwin, the 6'6 sophomore. Alma trails here by 10, 44-34. They need to come back and win tonight to qualify for the state tournament next week. C.J. Mann with the top of the key. Takes it down the right side. A little scoop shot underneath when the defender wouldn't go. Battle for the loose ball. Coming out with it, I should say, is BB. Under 40 seconds left, third period. And a chance to add to that 10-point lead. Dale brings it across midcourt, guarded by C.J. Mann. Standing in the midcourt circle with 25 seconds left here in the period. They want to run the clock and take the last shot of the period with a 10-point lead. Right side it goes to Marshall. Down to 15 seconds. He's guarded by Dyer. Marshall still with the basketball. Spin move in the lane, takes it in for the layup. It's blocked out of bounds. Getting a piece of that one was the 6'6 sophomore McAllister. But with 8.6 seconds left, third period, BB keeps possession. They'll inbound to the right of their own basket. Trying to add to this 10-point lead. They're up 44-34. Inbounding will be Austin Smith. To the right wing to Nail. Inside, back down low to Smith on the right block. Open bank shot wouldn't go. Rebound McAllister, and that'll be the final play here of the third. BB, though, will take a 10-point lead into the fourth and final period. They lead at 44-34. Final period coming up after this 60-second break. This is Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM.
We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media. We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way from the media room to the public.
Hard work and precision is what we strive to capture.
Capturing events in our community for all to see.
We are Airwaves Media.
Well, here we go. Fourth and final period. Alma down by 10. They need a big comeback here in this final 8 minutes of this one, or their season is over. BB with the ball to start the period. Gives it to Marshall left side. Guarded by Dyer. Back out to the top of the key. Riley finds an opening. Fires it on three, and it's an air ball. Out of bounds, Alma basketball. 7:42 left to play here in the basketball game. Down by 10. Alma needs a basket here. They need to come back in this final period to keep the season alive and move on to the state tournament. C.J. Mann across midcourt. Give and go. Nice speed over the right side to set up a play nicely. Went to the free throw line to Stoller. Cutting to the glass on the left side was Cluck, and he lays it in. Gives Stoller the assist. Cluck now with 7. Leads down to 8. 44-36. 7:20 left to play here in the game. Pass goes to Nail, right wing. Out to the top of the key to Riley Marshall. Back to Nail. Guarded by C.J. Mann. They work it around now to Marshall again, left wing. Coming down to 7 minutes left here in this final period. Marshall gets it back. Top of the free throw circle down to Worthington. Right side to Caranco. Back at it goes to Smith. Tried to split a double team. Lost it down low. He got a break as it went out of bounds. No. I thought it rolled off with a leg and the foot of Alma player, but they said it's last touch by the Badgers. A break there as the fourth turnover gives it back to Alma. Down by 8. 6:56 to play. CJ brings it across midcourt. Top of the key. Bounce pass goes to the free throw line. Back to CJ Mann. To Stoller, top of the free throw circle. Three-pointer short. Rebound loose underneath. Two players had a chance. McAllister as well as Clutt. Neither could get a hand on it. They lost it out of bounds. It belongs to Beebe. Is checking into the ball game, or checking out, I should say, is Alton Smith. And replacing him is Gannon Roberts. Nail brings it up the right side across midcourt with 6:38 to play. George coming back in for the next opportunity along with Winfrey. Both players with 4 fouls for Alma. Nail gets it back right wing, dribbles to the free throw line. They hit it right back to him. Down under 6.5 minutes to play with the 8-point lead. They're content to run some clock here. BB back out now to Nail. Guarded by CJ Mann. Right side, right wing now to Worthington. Back to Nail. Back to the left side to Caranco. On the left wing, back to Nail, top of the key. Right side, it goes to Marshall. Cut off by Dyer on the baseline. Off balance shot off the back of the rim. Big rebound for the sophomore McAllister. Outlet to CJ Mann. Long pass to Stoller on the left wing. Back across to the right side it goes now. Under 5:50 to play here in the ball game. Dyer down the right baseline. Underneath the glass. Kicks it out to Stoller in the left corner. Dax had it knocked away. Picks it back up. Now feeds it inside. McAllister open shot. Wouldn't go. Off the back of the rim. The sophomore couldn't get the open shot to go down. And a rebound here for BB. 5.5 minutes to play. Still up by 8. Nail slows it down to run some clock once again. Down to 5:25 left. Now timeout called by BB as Coach Marshall wants to talk it over. Ryan Marshall says, let's call timeout. We'll take the 60 with them. 5:24 to play. BB 44, Alma 36. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left to play as we greet you back here at BB Badger Arena. BB up by 8. Winner again will go to the state. Loser season over here tonight. Alma needs a comeback here. Still down by 8. Trying to run some clock here is BB. Smith with it. Top of the free throw circle. Dribbles out to the right wing. Trying to get a pass to Marshall. Can't find an opening. Lobs it across down to Worthington. Logan dribbles to the top of the key. Guarded by Stoller on the way. Final 5 minutes now of the ball game. Double team trap. We have a foul midcourt. Exactly 5 minutes to play. Dax Stoller picks up his first. It is a 7th team foul, so a 1-and-1 coming. Again, neither team has shot well from the line. Riley Marshall is 5 of 6 from the line for BB. He's the only player who's really been consistent at the free throw line tonight. But it's Logan Worthington who goes to the line here. In the front end of the 1-and-1. Gets the shooter's bounce, rolls around and goes in. Off the lip of the rim, rolled around, rattled around, and finally went in. His first trip to the line in this ball game. He has 7, including a couple of three-pointers. Leads back to 9. He can make it 10. In and out, no good. Another missed free throw. Alma with a rebound. Down by 9. Under 5 minutes to go here in this one. They need to win tonight to go to the state tournament. Lost it momentarily, but getting it back is man. Dribbles to the free throw line. Double team trap, pulls it back out. 4:45 left in the game. CJ trying to find an opening. Now loves it down in the corner to Devin Wood. Open three-point shot, no good. Rebound Stoller on the right block. Follow shot banked in. Big rebound put back by Dax Stoller, and the lead's down to 7 with 4.5 minutes to play. It's 45-38. Inbound against full court press. Right side it goes to Worthington. That's Austin Smith, rather. Middle of the court now to Nail. He's going to have to hurry. Can't do so. 10-second violation. Turnover number 5 unofficially. Alma gets the ball at midcourt. 4:20 to play in the ball game. Trailing by 7, 45-38. This would be a big basket if they could get it right here. Inbound to C.J. Mann. Pass goes in the right corner to Winfrey. He and George playing with 4 fouls. DJ has it here. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down the left side of the lane. Cut off in the paint. Needs help. Gives it to Winfrey at the free throw line. Out to Wood. Right wing. 3-pointer in and out. No good. Rebound in the right corner. Picked up by Nail. Wood has him trapped momentarily. He dribbles out. Long pass across midcourt. Stoller got a hand on it, but out of bounds. 3:55 to play in the game. It's still basketball belonging to Beebe. They have a 45-38 lead. Inbound it will be Brooks Nail. Inbound comes to Logan Worthington, guarded by Stoller. Gets around him, penetrates in the lane, knocked away from behind, but Dax picks up his second foul. Team fouls the 8th, and none of them 1-1. Worthington 1 of 2 from the line. Again, other than Marshall, they've all struggled at the line, as has all the Alma players. Either team has shot well from the line tonight. Nail is 4 of 8 from the line. Worthington 1 of 2, hit 1 of 2 a little while, just a few moments back, I should say. And hits the first one here. He has 8. Puts the lead back up to 8, 46-38. 3:50 to play in the basketball game. Next one on the way. That one takes the shooter's bounce off the lip of the rim, bounces around and goes in. He has 9, and the lead is 9, 47-38. 3:45 to play as they bring it across midcourt. George with the basketball. Dribbles to the left wing, gets around the defender, lays it off the glass and in. DJ George now with 6. Leads back down to 7, 47-40, 3.5 minutes to play. Inbound against the press. Nail across midcourt, collides with a defender, offensive foul. DJ George took a gamble with his 4 fouls. Got in position, and the foul's going to be an offensive foul on Brooks Nail. His 3rd, 7th team foul. 3:26 left to play in the game. Alma gets the basketball at midcourt. Chance to cut into this 7-point deficit. Inbound to DJ George. He'll bring it across midcourt. Picked up defensively by Logan Worthington. Dribbles to the left wing. George penetrates in the lane. Spinning move. Shot. Overshot the rim. Rebound. Trying to come up with it. And actually stepped out of bounds with it was Austin Smith. Grabbed the ball and could have just let it go out of bounds. Coach kind of looks at him like, let that go. But he didn't. A break for Alma. 3:12 left. They will inbound to the right of their own basket. Inbound to Stoller. Top the key to George. Down low post. Devin Wood, turnaround shot, short off the lip of the rim, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back to George to reset the offense. 3 minutes to go now in the game. Man, CJ wanted a shot, couldn't get an opening on the right wing. Feeds it down to Winfrey. He muscles his way down the right block. Bank shot wouldn't go, and a rebound for Beebe. They had a couple opportunities, couldn't get a shot to go down. Beebe now with a chance to add to that 7-point lead. Against the press, long pass down in the corner to Worthington. Back now to Nail. Over now to the left side to Marshall. 2:40 left with the 7-point lead. Trying to run some clock here. They spread the court. Nail dribbles around. Back out to Marshall. Stoller comes out and Dax fouls again. He's about the only one who could afford a foul. Just a couple minutes into the game, back in the game, he had no fouls. He's picked up 3 now, but most of the others are playing with 3 or 4 fouls. 2:31 to play as he goes to the line, that being Riley Marshall, the 6-foot sophomore. Not the player you want at the line, the only guy who shot well from the line tonight. And the first one is good. Front end of 1-1. He has now missed only 1 tonight. He's hit 5 in a row, 6 out of 7. He has 21 to lead all scores, lead back to 8. Time running out here for Alma. Down to 2:31 to play. Second one in and out, no good. And a rebound here for Alma. Down by 8. Long pass to Devin Wood in the right corner. 2:25 to play. Penetrates in the lane. Kicks it out to Stoller. Left wing 3-pointer. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound tapped into Winfrey. Back out top of the key and they'll reset the offense. Wood down the right side. Pulls up in the right block. Double team to Winfrey. Out top of the key. 3-pointer good. A huge 3 for Alma. And it's C.J. Mann. He has 14. His third 3. Timeout called quickly by Alma. We'll take it with him. 30-second timeout, 48-43. Leads down to 5. This is Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. 2:06 left to play in the basketball game. Alma has one timeout left. Beebe has 3. Beebe will inbound, leading by 5, 48-43. Winner again will move on to the state tournament. Loser season is over. Inbound to Marshall. Across midcourt against the press. Double team trap. Gets the pass back out to Nail. Under 2 minutes to go down the game. Alma down by 5. Needs a big defensive stop right here. Nail dribbling back out to the midcourt circle. 1:50 to play. Guarded by DJ George. Hands it off right side with the basketball. That's Austin Smith. He gets a pass over now. Back to Nail down the right side. Finds an opening. Lays it off the glass and in. Huge layup there for BB, and their lead's back to 7. A minute and a half to play. Quickly, here comes Alma. Time becoming a huge factor. Down by 7. Man, pass over to Wood. Inside to Winfrey. Nice spin move. Pulls up on the right block. Draws a foul with 1:22 to play. And Alma, they've struggled at the free throw line tonight, but they've got to hit every free throw down the stretch here now with just 1 minute, 21 seconds to play and down by 7. Foul will be on Adrian Caranco. That is his 4th. Team fouls the 9th. 1-1 coming here at the line. Make that the 8th, actually. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Another missed free throw. Both teams have missed a lot of free throws again here tonight. Chance to cut it down to 6 with this free throw. It's good. Bobby gets 1 of 2. He has 5. He's 1 of 2 now from the line. Quickly, he's replaced in the lineup. And I believe that's Dyer checked back in. Austin Cluck and actually back in the lineup. 1:20 left as they inbound, up by 6. Inbound against the press. Pass over to Nail on the right side, and he's fouled from behind at midcourt, and that's going to be on Austin Cluck. His 2nd. And brought him in to foul if necessary. Everybody else, again, can't afford any more fouls. Everybody playing with 4 fouls except for Cluck and Mann, who has 2. 1:13 to play. That put him in the bonus. 2 shots coming and another missed free throw. This one by Nail. He is just 4 of 9 tonight from the line. Winfrey quickly back in for Cluck. Time running out here for Alma in their season. Down by 6. 1:13 to play. Have to win tonight to go to the state tournament. Second one good, Benell. He has 9. Quickly down by 7. Here comes Alma. Man, top of the key. C.J. Long, 3 off the lip of the rim. No good. Rebound. Falling to the floor with it is Austin Smith and calling for traveling. 6th turnover gives it right back to Alma with 1:06 to play. Down by 7. They need a big basket right here. Time becoming a factor. 1 minute, 6 seconds left here in the ball game. Alma will inbound to the right of their own basket. Inbounding is George. Inbound to Wood, knocked away, loose ball. And coming out with it is Beebe, and a foul with 1:02 to play in the ball game. The 8th turnover by Alma, and that might have been the one that sealed their season. 1 minute, 2 seconds left. Devin Wood just fouled out. They're in the bonus. 2 shots coming at the other end. A chance to add to this 7-point lead for Caranco. Back in is Cluck. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the ball game. Alma down by 7. And a chance to add to it at the line here for BB. 2 shots for Adrian Caranco. Left-hander takes his time. His first trip to the free throw line. Hits the first one. He has 3. Leads back to 8, 52-44. Second one coming. In and out, no good. Another missed free throw, but they're up by 8. Here's Mann. Under a minute to play. CJ down the right side, gets around the defense. Layup rolls around and goes in. CJ Mann now with 16. I believe that's Alma's last time out here. 51.4 seconds left to play. We'll take a 30-second break with them. 52-46 as BB leads by 6. This is Alma Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. 52.4 seconds left to play in this basketball game. Alma down by 6, needs a big turnover. If they can't get one quickly, expect a quick foul. For the inbound, a timeout called here by Beebe. We'll just keep it right here this time. 52.4 seconds. Make sure we don't miss any of the action. 6-point lead, as it's a 6-point lead for the Badgers of Beebe at 52-46. Want to see the kind of defense Alma set up there, and the coach quickly calls timeout. Again, they haven't shot well from the free throw line. The one exception is Riley Marshall. Riley is 6 of 8 from the line. Nails hit just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 10 from the line. Logan Worth has hit 3 of 4. Alton Smith 0 for 3. Adrian Caranco is 1 for 2, and 1 for 2 also is Gannon Roberts. So pretty much anybody but Marshall, you want to get if you can't get a steal quickly, you want to foul one of them. Of course, they want to get inbound to Marshall. They want the ball in his hands. But let's see how it goes here. Again, they'll try to get a quick steal. Not, they'll foul quickly, trying to not to run too much of the clock. Both teams back on the court. Man-to-man, full-court pressure defense applied here for Alma. 52.4 seconds left. They'll inbound. Now inbounds to the right side. Gives it back to him. Ahead to Marshall. He gets behind the defense. Pulls up there. Lost it. Loose ball. Out of bounds. And it belongs to Alma. They turn the ball over. Their 7th. It comes with 44.9 seconds left. Down by 6. They need a basket here. Don't necessarily have to have a 3, but it would be huge if they could get one right here. But a basket either way is huge. George down the right side. Ball stripped away, out of bounds. Last touch by Beebe with 38.4 seconds left. 52-46. Alma down by 6. They have to win tonight to go next week's state tournament. Man looking to inbound. To the right of his own basket. Lobs it out to DJ George, top of the key. DJ dribbles to the free throw line. Spin move in the lane. Off balance shot short off the lip of the rim. Rebound and over the back. Foul called. Or is it going to be on? Yeah, it's going to be on Beebe. Brooks Nail. His 4th, 9th team foul. And CJ Mann goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 30.6 seconds to play. These are crucial free throws. This would cut the lead down to 4. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Leads all scorers for Alma with 16. Make it 17. He hit the first one. He has one more coming. The lead's down to 5, 52-47. Alma needs to come back and win to go to the state. Free throw is good. CJ 2 clutch free throws, has 18. Leads down to 4. Inbound against the press to Nail. Up the right side. Nail foul as he trying to get a pass ahead. 26 seconds left to play. And the foul's on CJ Mann. Nope, that's Cluck. Cluck picks up his 3rd. They're in the bonus. 2 shots coming for Nail. Brooks Nail, the 5'8" sophomore again. He's just 5 of 10 from the line tonight. First one on the way is good. A clutch free throw for Nail. He has 10. Leads back to 5. Make it 6. He hit him when he needed to. And he has 11. 54-48, 26 seconds to play. Inbound to Mann. Lobs it down to Stoller. Stolen away. Nail comes up with it. Gives it off down to Marshall. And he's fouled with 18 seconds left. DJ George had to foul. That's his 5th. He's fouled out. And now it looks like as Beebe and their fans begin to celebrate, they smell a trip to the state tournament. 18 seconds left to play and a chance to go back up by 8. They lead at 54-48. Martin Dyer will replace George as he is forced to foul there. His 5th. He is done for the night. He joins Devin Wood. Both have fouled out tonight. Marshall, that's the last person you want at the line, but he missed it. He's been the most successful free throw shooter tonight. Missed that one, spun out. But he could put him up by 7. This is still huge, make it a 3-possession deficit. And he does. Marshall now with 22 tonight. Final 15 seconds. Stoller, jumper left wing, no good. Battle for the loose ball. And Alma couldn't save it. It belongs to Beebe, and that should do it. 9.3 seconds left. Beebe fans to their feet. They know they're less than 10 seconds away from a trip to next week's state tournament. Inbound in the backcourt to Worthington. Stoller trying to go for the steal. He got it back. Nell has it now. Ahead to Marshall. Final 3 seconds. He'll run out the clock. Just throws it up in the air. And that's your ball game. The Badgers hold on to win tonight 55-48. And congratulations to the Beebe Badgers as they will move on to play in the state tournament next week. And a tough loss tonight for the Alma Airedales. Their season will come to a conclusion tonight with this 55-48 loss. We'll take a final 60-second break and wrap it up here in a moment as this is Airedale basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM and 1230 AM.